And we're live except my eyes are closed. Wonderful. Give it a moment. Hold on. Okay. We've disappeared that. Oh, the drawing is also not there? Alright, well, that's fine. Everyone say hello to Lonely Screen while we wait for this. You know what? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. I think the ad break is currently going on now anyways, so I'll just kind of wait it out, right? Maybe by the time the ad break finishes, this will have loaded too. That's totally how this is gonna work. Yay! Hello everyone! Yo, how's it going? Yo Marionette, yo Mob, yo Psych. I hope it is going well for you on this fine Monday. Tis a Monday. I love it when it's a Monday. Actually, today at least, I had the day off of work, which was nice. And now I have to go back to work for the week. I'm like, ah, frick. Okay, hopefully people can hear the music a little bit. I know I'm not on the screen yet and neither is the drawing, but that's okay. That's how life is. Just gonna do some stuff here. Okay. Yo, Marionette, thank you for the resub. Let's go. 9 months. I really appreciate it. I really do. Okay, hold on. Okay, you know what? I think this brings back my model. Yeah, there we go. Okay, model's back. Let's do this, and then put that back up on here. And then maybe kind of like lower that a little. Okay. Hey, there we go. And now for the drawing. Okay, alright, well, here's the problem. Lonely screen. Manifest yourself. That's wrong. No? It's working its way up. Music is a bit high. Okay, I'll lower it. Thank you. How about now? A little bit lower? Maybe even lower than that? There. Are we good here? I think we're good here, maybe. This feels more doable. The music is always at a different level for me than it is for chat, so you're gonna have to tell me whether it's like absolutely unbearable or no. I think it's probably okay. Oh, we have a knock at the door. Yo, what up? Hello.
Your room also like 5 degrees hotter?
Yeah, it is. Why is my room so much hotter? I have no idea.
Is it gonna be like... is it gonna get hotter if I'm here?
It might. I think it's my computer. I think my computer is so freaking overheating that...
Powerful.
Yeah, well, I wish. I feel like it was more... If it was more powerful, it wouldn't be overheating the room. Yeah, we have a live Dust today. I think... Can anyone hear Dust? Dust is... What the frick? We're good streamers. We know the lingo.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully people can hear... Actually, I guess...
I can just like...
You could call me on Discord from the same room.
That's stupid.
Dust is very quiet. Barely, but she's there. Okay, alright, yeah. This is the thing, I guess. Yeah, one day for April Fools, I think we were talking about this last year, I should just like have you sit in this chair and like pilot Lin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should.
I'd be so scared.
I think I could do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Hey Chad, it's me, Lin. I love Zelda and everything about the Silmarillion. I love writing things that I never finish.
I like how the face recognition is getting confused. No, wait, it's me. Come back. Wrong person.
Yeah,
You turned off the lights.
Ah.
Put them on. Okay, good.
Okay, this is chaos.
This is chaos
I
as
can just sit
expected.
here and draw.
Yeah. Just sit here and draw, I guess.
Be like
Well,
a very quiet voice in the background.
you know what I'll do? I'll put the
Or I could
music.
just go to my room.
Yeah, you could, but I mean that's not fun. Hold on, wait. If you want, you can move that table and chair over, maybe even, because we rolled it in, you know. We can set up a little corner here. Is Dust your VTuber roommate? Yeah, I guess. We live in a hype house.
It's a hype house. we make only the best content.
Only the best. Which is
I don't know what streamers say aside from like Pog.
Dust is Lin's shadow. Oh frick, you're right.
I do
Oh no.
instill terrible thoughts in her.
This is true. Yeah, Dust is a bad influence. Also, yeah, I haven't done any drawing. Is Dust a VTuber? Yes, actually, you guys can check out Dust right here.
No.
Shout out, Dust_rabbit.
Wait, somebody tell me like a streamer thing to say.
I wouldn't know what a streamer thing to say
I
is.
don't know.
You're a streamer too!
I don't know.
We've been streaming for the exact same amount of time.
Okay, focus on your content. I'm just gonna sit here and draw. Literally, the only reason I'm here is I don't want to stream today, but I do want to draw,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna sit here.
This is true. We do actually do this outside of stream nowadays as well. Like, we used to use this whole drawing stream thing to kind of like just get caught up between us, but now it's been a good chance to also just draw. Also, yeah, can people, okay, I've moved the mic to between both of us. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. I don't know. Am I quiet now? Because now I'm further away from the mic. You know what? You know what I can do? I can just make the mic much higher in volume. Just kind of like there.
You shouldn't sacrifice your stream quality for the sake of having this stupid setup.
I mean, it is kind of fun though. You weren't, but now you are. Okay, is this audible? I'm at like a normal distance from the mic, sort of, but not really. It's facing both of us. Lava King is now following Dust. Hey, thank you for the follow. Wait, no.
Thank you for the follow.
There we
you
go.
said thank you for the follow. I want to say welcome to the Rocket Crew.
Woo!
I do all the games that Lin doesn't play.
This is true. I tend to specialize a little, shall we say.
I also specialize in games that make me suffer.
That's true. This is all right. At this point, I think we both specialize in games that make us suffer, but in different ways.
Flavors,
Yeah, true. I think at this point, if Hollow Knight becomes the next game that I stream, then we're both gonna be playing each other's genres, which will be a lot of fun.
We do have a little bit of overlap. We both played Hades and Zero Escape.
That's true. Yeah. What a weird. Oh wait, no, Celeste.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Celeste, Hades, and Zero Escape, I think, is our overlap. Is there anything else? There's gotta be something else.
That's a weird mix of games.
That is a weird mix of games. I feel like there is something else we're forgetting that we've both played. Maybe.
It's gotta be. I mean,
I can't think of what, though.
number of Zelda games.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. You've played Spirit Tracks and Twilight Princess.
Only the best Zelda games.
Only the best. Wow, way to piss off like half of everyone.
I stand by my notion that Spirit Tracks was great.
Spirit Tracks is great, actually. I freaking love Spirit Tracks so much.
It set unrealistic expectations for the usefulness of Zeldas in future games that I played.
I hate to admit it, but also true. Yeah, by the way, folks, can you hear us when we're both talking? We can try being a little louder, and I can also try like increasing the volume even further. So do let me know. If it's like still quiet or still difficult, then I'll change the mic setup.
Or I could just leave.
I mean, we could also just like change the mic setup to make it louder. I think it's probably fine. Since you love tactics games, would you try Super Robot Wars? I haven't heard of that. Is that the mecha one? I heard that there's like a sort of mecha TRPG where like you pilot mechs or something, and it's got like all the mech anime in there. Is that a thing that happens? Maybe not. Yeah, neither do I. I've never heard of this. Yes, I am taking suggestions, by the way, for game to play next. That said, the current list of games to play next is gonna be, so usually I hold a vote. If it's a game, or, okay, if the games that I need to play next are things that I'm kind of, like, ambivalent about, as in, like, I like all of them equally, then I usually hold a vote in the Discord. So join the Discord if you haven't already, and you too can participate in choosing what the next game I suffer through will be.
Democracy!
Democracy, except not quite, because we also include a Lin's Choice option that, if I need to, I will use.
That's still democracy.
I guess.
You to do whatever you want is still a vote.
Yeah, that's true. It's the scales of conviction is what it is. Also, what color did I freaking use for this layer? I forgot. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go to normal and then do this thing. There we go. Yeah, so the list right now is Tunic, which I'm actually considering just choosing outright. I think I've heard a lot of good things about Tunic and I really want to give it a play. Potentially Hollow Knight, although I'm once again considering not playing Hollow Knight right now because I know Silksong is coming out in like 4 days and I don't want spoilers. So...
Yeah, it's kind of a rough game landscape to play Hollow Knight right now for the first time.
Exactly, yeah. I feel like I don't really want to yet, so maybe not. This is still not correct? What? I just picked the color. Why didn't it work? What the frick? Yeah, so Tunic is a Zelda-like, actually, and it's a really, really good one from what I've heard. Hollow Knight shouldn't have Silksong spoilers. No, I'm aware, but I mean, like, people are going to be talking about Silksong, and without context, it wouldn't really be a spoiler for me, but if I'm in the middle of a playthrough of Hollow Knight, then I might accidentally get spoiled for something. It would be funny, though, if Hollow Knight had Silksong spoilers. I do like that.
Spoiler alert, Hornet is a character!
How dare!
Hornet exists, oh my god!
Oh my god! All I know about Hornet is that people online are horny for her. So...
That's funny!
Yeah.
Because she is
Yeah. This is a PG-13 stream, sort of, but not really.
I'm sorry, whenever I'm on here, I ruin the... It's almost not on purpose.
Yeah, almost. Just barely. Quick question about the Discord. Do crafts get to be posted under the art channel? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. Show me the craft.
Of course, all crafts. We hecking love crafts here. Oh no. Do not die. Yeah, post the crafts, and then let me know when you've posted the crafts so I can open the Discord and my computer will attempt to die while it opens it.
Live reaction.
Live react. Live reacts only. Final Fantasy Adventure Game Boy is the halfway point between NES Zelda and Link to the Past. Oh. Huh. Okay. Wait, that sounds kind of cool. So, but it's not gonna be the tactics characters, right? Probably. Many sad. I liked the cast of Final Fantasy Tactics, and I was sad to hear that they just don't come back. Speaking of, by the way, FFT releasing remake sometime soon. I forgot when, but it's, I don't know, in like a few months, maybe? So if anyone's getting that, now's your chance. Fun fact, today is the 26th anniversary of FE5! No way! Happy Thracia Day, everyone. I can't even make getting burned alive jokes, SMH. Craft has been posted! Alright. Let's see if... Yeah, let's see if I can actually open it, though.
I'm going to judge if you are worthy. I will judge harshly.
Dustless? No, you have been lied to, Mesa. There is a dust, believe it or not. I have stolen dust from the dust room.
Wait, does it say dustless on your stream or something? Why do people assume this is dustless?
Because there's no...
Other than I...
Well, but there's no dust there.
Oh...
I guess it's just kind of like blank. I guess I should probably remove this. Wait,
also,
hold on.
I did say on my stream that I wouldn't be streaming. Which
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Okay, there.
I guess I am. Uh-oh.
This is a sort of like boundary point. Like, are you streaming? Who knows? Okay. It's slowly but surely opening up the Discord. Okay,
I
alright.
pretty much only want to stream today to the point where I have the option to dip out whenever I want to, so this is a good compromise. What
Makes
is
sense.
this?
What is this? Let's see.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, this is so cute!
Wait, did you bead these? These are cool. Are
It's
these beaded
cross
or
stitch.
cross-stitch?
Cross stitch.
Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, I know these. Oh, okay, wait. I don't know the first one. But that's the Master Sword and that's the Locomo Sword from Spirit Tracks.
They are.
I'm trying to guess the first one.
adorable.
Assuming that this is also a Zelda sword. Now I'm kind of like, okay, hold on.
Nerd.
I'm not gonna look at, if you wrote it in the description or something, I'm not gonna look. wait, I gotta, oh, it's the Force Sword? Is it the Force Sword? What's the, like, thing on top, then? Is it the Force Sword? Okay, I'm gonna look.
What color is the Force Sword?
Well, the Force Sword is actually gold, but then, like, there's the pommel at the top that changes color based on which Force Sword it is, and it's normally, like, black or
okay,
purple, I guess.
okay.
This one seems purplish, which is valid. It is the Force Sword, let's go! Is it purple on purpose, or was that, like, meant to be gray? I can't actually tell on the screen. That's not your bookmark, it's the screen.
Lynn's colorblind.
I'm not colorblind. Yeah, it is the Force Sword, the Master Sword, and the Locomo Sword. Hey, let's go! I know my Zeldas. I had to draw all of these swords. Wait, no, I didn't draw the Locomo Sword, but I had to draw like 9 different swords for that one page of Wielders of Wisdom, and because of that, I know the swords now. I wouldn't have before. Although, fun fact, when I showed Ari that page, Ari like immediately listed a good like 7 out of 9 of them, which I would not have been able to do. I was like, how do you know these? How do you even know what this looks like? And the other 2 is just because she hadn't played those games. The gem is for bio because you'd have a book. That is so true. Okay, top tier. I love this.
What did they say?
No, I asked if it was purple on purpose or if it was like gray, and purple would be for Vio.
Yes.
Fun fact,
'Cause
Dust...
it's a bookmark.
Yeah, because it's a
Oh,
bookmark,
that's
yeah.
cute.
Dust has actually read the Four Swords Adventures manga.
I have.
Because I forced her. I
It wasn't
employed...
really forced. Hey, it was voluntary to a degree.
That's fair.
You gave me a random comic book to read, and I was like, sure, why not? I don't have anything better to do in my freshman year of college life, I guess.
I think Dust specifically, yeah, you were like, I'm bored, and I'm like, I have a job for
How
you.
was I bored that night?
I actually don't know.
How was I bored in college? There was so much to do.
There was quite a bit to do. I guess we were just in the process of not doing it.
I guess I was a freshman. Oh, maybe this was before I changed majors, because my major is super demanding.
That's
so.
true, yeah. This would have been before.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I can entertain you. Take this. Use it wisely. It is not safe to go alone.
I love fun. You said use it wisely.
That is a good one. Who's Ari? Good question. Ari's our third roommate. Yeah, so Lava King is... The people on this, I keep on forgetting to specify, yeah. For the people who may be a little bit newer to chat, there are 3 of us in this hype house. Ari does not, however, make content, despite our...
We just call it a hype house.
We just...
Even though it's not a hype house.
No, Ari calls it a hype house, it's not us. Yeah, this is cheating. I made a joke once because Sonagi told us to live in a hype house.
Yes.
And then Ari just took that and ran with it. And Ari tried to move everybody into her hype house. The ribbon and the blade of the sword are different colors, but when stitched them... Oh, gotcha, it's like a ribbon. Okay, that's cool. In the sketch, they're noticeably different. Those are just brilliant, though. I freaking love them so much. Especially the Locomo sword, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Four Sword. I love the Master Sword. However, not enough love for spirit tracks out here. We need more spirit tracks in this entire fandom space.
More spirit tracks.
Heck yeah. More spirits, more tracks. Exactly. More love. Woohoo. Love spirit tracks as a kid? Heck yeah. I still love spirit tracks now. This has not changed. Spirit Tracks is an amazing game. We need more Spirit Trackses. My wish for a sequel, like the next Zelda game, I feel like should be in the Spirit Tracks timeline. And we gotta have like more high technology stuff. Like, yeah, I'm freaking all in. Let's go. They have trains already. Let's bring on the weird fancy robot stuff. Some people are tired of that, but I am not. Okay, I feel like this actually isn't. Maybe something like this? There we go. Would make the Sword of Might, but ran out of bookmarks with a black background. That's entirely fair.
Wait, but cross-stitch bookmarks are so cute though, now I kind of want to do them.
Oh, yeah, you should.
Yeah, because cross-stitch isn't that difficult.
Oh, I don't know.
Remember.
I don't know anything about cross-stitch.
It's basically doing pixel art with embroidery. It's
Oh.
very fun.
That's a really fun way to...
Yeah, no, it is.
I like that.
You make little squares. They're like tiny crosses, but they look like squares.
Okay. Pixel art, but with embroidery. I feel like I am too, I'm too impatient. I don't have the...
Cross-stitch is pretty fast. Like,
Is it?
It's way faster than regular embroidery.
You're making me want to get into it too. Your partner developed a Python script to turn pixel art into a cross-stitch pattern. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love that.
Yeah.
That sounds super useful. This is the sort of bullshit I would do. instead of doing it once.
Oh, that would be super useful though.
Yeah. Tell your partner they're cool and I approve of them. I have done something similar. I was trying to come up with names for a fictional world. This isn't like Wilders of Wisdom stuff. This is like some of my own OC stuff. And it was like a fantasy world, and I had like a sort of naming pattern for the, for I guess like a different island nation, and I wanted to come up with a bunch of different names for that island nation. So instead of coming up with names, you know, like a normal person, I wrote a Python script language pattern generator where like you could put in like a few language patterns and it would just create a bunch of names like randomly and then output them in a list. I could just use them whenever I wanted. Fun times.
Exactly something you would do.
Yeah, true. I wrote a thing once to calculate which Fire Emblem character's name is closest to your own. Just so you can know who you would be.
Why?
I don't know, I was just bored. I think this might have been part of like a lesson or something. Back in the olden days. Still have an old Twilight Princess poster board of Link, and to this date you've had it for 15 years, goddamn. Twilight Princess is a good, definitely a good game. Not underappreciated though, in my opinion. The right amount of appreciation goes towards Twilight Princess.
Oh, Twilight Princess. I agree.
Yeah.
It is like generally popular.
It's generally popular, yeah. I think people love Midna as well.
Hey, okay, you're thinking about this too much in your own terms. People love Midnight and Furry Link, okay? Like that, those are the two things. Like that's what makes that game appealing.
Yeah, fair. Midna, Furry Link, the werewolf/vampire craze that was going on back then.
Oh, was it? Was that
Yeah, this is
around
the age of Twilight, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think it was.
Okay.
Wait, now good question. When was Twilight the book? Hold on, released. Twilight book. Or actually, let's say the movie. I feel like it got popular when the movie came out, right? Twilight movie release. I don't know. I've read all of Twilight, but only because I had nothing better to do and I wanted to critique it properly. It was good for the fighting scene. That fighting scene at the end was good. It was not worth the whole book, but it was a great scene. 20th anniversary. This doesn't help. Wait, what do they mean Twilight 2025? That's not true. Twilight movie release date. This does not help. Oh, it says 2008. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Twilight Princess was 2006. When was the book? Twilight book release date. Which came first? Twilight Princess? 2005. Hey.
It could have
The
just
book.
been like the general mediascape of that time.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
True. I think the mediascape of that time liked werewolves and vampires. Like, I feel like this was the thing that people just enjoyed. Twilight Princess is still a better love story than Twilight. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree. Early 2000s edgy. Yeah, that is a vibe, isn't it?
But like, it's not a phase. You gotta understand.
It's not a phase.
It's not a phase.
Did you have a Twilight phase, Dust?
No, actually, I haven't read Twilight at all.
Oh.
I've had lots of friends like
You're
recommend
missing
it to
out.
me, but I'm
There's a fight scene at the end.
fucking chump. I don't know. I don't know. Something about
I was not a Twilight fan.
I get turned off of things if it's too popular.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So
I'm kind of similar. If something is popular enough, I'll go read it or watch it or play it just so I can critique it. I'm like, okay, look, I read the whole thing.
yeah, that's
Was
fair.
decent, but here are the flaws. Fight scene was good in the movie. The fight scene is only in the movie too. It's not even in the book. In the book,
I
they just
guess they realize in the movie like we gotta make something satisfying.
yeah,
Here's
yeah,
the fight
exactly.
scene.
The book ends with all of them. So like in the fourth book, they're all like practicing their powers and shit, and I'm like, yes, finally things are gonna get like, you know, like they've all got abilities. Like go kill them with it. You know, you're vampires. Like go murder someone. But they do not murder anyone. They resolve the conflict peacefully
So,
in the
like,
book.
So like how much? Because the nature of vampires is like
They
they're-
don't do any vampiring.
So I don't understand how it's so popular when there's no vampiring.
It's not
and
about
just
the vampire.
hot guys. Like,
I
is
think
that what it is?
yes. So speaking for all of my friends who are very much into Twilight, I think it was less of the vampire bit and more of the like sexy hot immortal man bit.
Look, okay, here's the thing. My preference in vampires that definitely exist, is like
That
it's
definitely
like portray them like monsters.
Yeah,
not like,
yeah.
Not like hot guys.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
I think that is much more interesting.
I've definitely seen some really good fictional depictions, real depictions of vampires.
Yeah. Yeah, as opposed to real ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Twilight is still a better love story than Twilight is a meme around here. Yeah, I have seen that meme.
Yes. That is a
That's fair.
prevalent meme.
Yeah, it's a good meme. Worth it. Back then, we were all suffering withdrawal from the cancellation of the Buffy shows. Oh yeah, Buffy the Vampire
yeah.
Slayer, right? I've never seen it, but I have heard about that.
That makes sense. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe that's what put like vampires on the radar.
Wait, no, but wait, aren't they like, you know, like murderous in? I feel like they were murderous in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Is this not true? I feel like vampires in Buffy were out here murdering people, presumably. Maybe. Oh, somebody gave a hydrate and an accent change. Ooh, okay. That'll be fun. Let me hydrate first, though. What do we...
Let's gonna do a really cool accent where she sounds like me.
Yeah, the voice change is just you pretending to be me. I mean, if you want, go for it. Hold on 2 seconds. I gotta drink my water, though.
I should say something really funny so she spits, but I can't think of anything.
You would never. My control is too high. All right, what are we voice accenting today? All right, we'll go like super low and rough maybe. How about that? Can I do that? Let's see.
Hello, friends. I'm Lin.
That's impressive.
Why you can't speak like a man? Back in my day,
I used to watch Supernatural.
I used to watch Supernatural.
We're talking about Supernatural now?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, Supernatural was pretty good, actually. It was decent until season 5. And then, they killed off everybody I cared about. It's kind of a problem.
I feel like that's a common theme in things that you watch.
Yeah, probably.
I think by like season 7, anyone I ever thought I'd like was dead. My name is Dean Winchester and I drive an Impala.
Good times. Supernatural has like, I want to say 14. Supernatural is great all seasons. Okay, we have found a Supernatural fan, which is totally valid, by the way. Especially post Lucifer. Oh, does Lucifer like die or something? I remember him. I'm gonna be honest, I checked out at about season 8, maybe? The last thing, you can spoil it for me, I don't care. But the last thing I remember is Dean and Sam are trying to close the gates of hell, I feel like. Oh, he comes back twice. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, yeah, so Dean and Sam are trying to close the gates of hell, and they realize that to do it, Dean has to kill Sam. So he like is about to kill Sam, and then he decides he can't do it. They've already killed a bunch of people by this point in order to like close the gates of hell, and then he like turns around and he kills the Grim Reaper. And that was the end of the season actually. So I don't know if they succeeded. I guess they failed because they'd like done a bunch of rituals and stuff, and then like they didn't carry through with it.
That's
Um,
annoying.
Well, I mean, it made sense. Like, you know, it's about
Is it?
brotherly friend bond things.
Okay.
You know, like I couldn't kill my brother type
But
of
then,
thing.
like, don't do the ritual murder.
But then don't do the
in
ritual,
first
yeah.
place.
Well, I guess they thought they were gonna do it up until then, and then, you know. Okay, so but I do know one more thing about Supernatural, which is that at the end of the final season, Castiel, who I did like, great character, he's this angel that saves one of the main characters from, like, death. He apparently shows up, confesses his love to the main character, Dean, and then immediately gets yeeted into the super void and does not return. Like, that was the semi-final episode. The final episode does not have him come back. The other characters die and go to heaven. He is not there. He is just presumed to be in the super void forever.
I've heard you complain about this.
Yeah, I didn't even, like, I wasn't watching the TV show by this point. This was many, many years after I had stopped, but, like, when this came out, it was such a, like, a thing online that even I heard about it, and I was like, wait, what? That's the ending for Castiel? They just yeeted him into the void and forgot about him? Excuse me? What? So that's a bit sad. Yeah, worst ways to kill off a character. You're going to the Shadow Realm, Castiel. Yeah, pretty much. This is made even more tragic by the fact that Castiel's first appearance is saving Dean from, like, a different super void, essentially hell. Like, he shows up and he saved Dean from hell, so everyone thought that, like, the final episode would be Dean saving him from the super void, and it apparently just didn't happen. It's still a thing on Tumblr, as it should be, honestly. Like, I would be really pissed.
I would count on Tumblr to still have it a thing, like...
Yeah. I would be very, very pissed if a show that... Actually, no, wait. There was one comic I read that did end in an equal amount of badness as that. And it's this really vaguely obscure Korean webcomic called Magician. Yeah, I've also... I've ranted about this to Dust before.
Like, as you were introducing it, I was like, magician.
Yeah. Dust has unfortunately been stuck with me for too long and is well aware of these things. Oh, man. That's what TV shows do. No one dies. Well, no, I mean, okay, here's the thing. Like, if you're going to kill someone, you don't kill them by having them confess their love and then yeeting them into the super void. Like, that's not... It's not gonna help. Yeeted from the universe? Okay, fair. The stakes were high enough at that point that a death wouldn't matter. It's like Dragon Ball, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna kill someone in Dragon Ball, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because they're gonna bring them back with the Dragon Balls. You really gotta destroy them. You gotta frick them up in order to, like, actually get you some emotional trauma in Dragon Ball. Fortunately, they still managed to do this. Dragon Ball good. Mesa wishes to know of a good webcomic to read while their binaries are compiling. I highly recommend the webcomic called Space Trawler. It is extremely obscure. I have not met anyone who knows about Space Trawler except for me, but it is extremely, extremely underappreciated. It is so good. It is a sci-fi humor webcomic series. There's like each of the different books is like a full complete mystery story with like fun stuff and shenanigans and cool characters. It is not quite PG-13, so but none of the drawings are. It's just the text. Like they will make adult jokes essentially, but like none of it is like gory or like overly sexual in any way. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. It's like my favorite webcomic of all time.
Wait, Lynn, have I ever talked to you about, or has anyone talked to you about Bastard, the webcomic?
Bastard.
I haven't talked to you
Maybe.
about Bastard?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Which one is this?
It was, I don't know why, but it was super popular with our comic group. So
Ah.
everyone read it, including me.
Okay.
If you want something realistic, like real world, almost slice of lifey, very grim
okay.
and dark, and makes you question humanity, Bastard is pretty good.
Oh, it's like a slice of life,
It has
though?
a full good English translation, so
Ooh, okay.
that one would be my pick. It's not slice of life, sorry.
Oh.
Because it's way more extreme than anything I would hope is going on with people's lives. But
Okay.
it deals with.
Is it Mafia then?
No.
Okay.
It deals with familial abuse and like manipulative relationships and the other kind of like healthy relationships that you foster within it. But it is also like quite violent as well.
Interesting.
Oh, and you know, like serial killings and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, and like a serial killing or two, just for
Basically,
fun,
your
you
dad
know.
is abusive and a serial killer.
Ah.
Yeah. And that is not a spoiler because it gets revealed in the literal first chapter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds pretty cool. You should check out Comic Aurora. Oh yeah, Mob has been talking about that. I don't have enough time to read a webcomic at this point. I have not read anything new at all. Probably should, to be honest. Yo, Zax, what up? Welcome.
The other webcomic that I got really into, I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm looking this up right now because I don't know if it has an English translation.
Ah, true.
I can't even remember the title of it.
Fair. There are a lot of other webcomics that I really liked back in the day. I gotta remember some of the titles of mine too. Honestly, Space Trawler though is just so freaking good. My top recommendation. I remember reading all the kind of like vaguely popular ones back then. I think Girl Genius was another one. What's the one with the character of the One True Electronic? Hold on. The One Electronic. What was the name of the thing? Comic character. TOE is a character from what? What's the name of the comic? Yes, I'm aware. Rice Boy. Yeah, Rice Boy is good. Rice Boy is maybe my second favorite. Space Trawler has been going since 2010. Yeah, probably. And I think it's still going now. Space Trawler is really, really good. It's on its third book. So, like, for example, it's not like Lord of the Rings. It's like 3 separate stories. Yo, thank you for the follow, Zax. I appreciate it. And welcome to the infantry. But yeah, no, it's, I don't know. It's 3 separate, like, unconnected stories that do have connections if you want to. They're all in the same universe. They all follow... there is, like, a commonality between them. Okay, it's kind of like JoJo. It's very like JoJo, maybe. The structure of the series is like JoJo, in which there's, like, a different protagonist and a different entire group of main cast, but they are related familially in a way that I won't spoil. And it's really funny. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I need to catch up with Space Trawler. That thing was brilliant.
I found it.
You
There is
found
an
it.
English translation. It's called Distant Sky.
Ooh.
It's a think almost Attack of Titan-like.
Oh, okay.
But except instead of titans, it's a massive sinkhole that opened in the middle of like Seoul, South Korea.
Oh.
Like you wake up and you have no idea where. Sorry, I'm drawing Attack on Titan parallels because I know more about the story. But,
Yeah.
Like it keeps on getting implied that there's something more to it. But
Okay, okay.
It's also
Like a kaiju sort of thing, maybe?
Uh,
Like rifts in the kaiju Pacific Rim?
Can't spoil.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, it is kind of like mysterious. You try to figure out what happened. You meet other survivors. It's very like dark, gritty, survival-y.
Okay.
And the art is amazing. Almost Junji Ito-like, I want to say, but less on the grotesque body horror and more on like twisted structures and stuff. I thought it was super compelling.
Okay. Wait, that sounds really cool, yeah. Perhaps I will have to check this out.
So those are my recs.
They are good recs.
Our tastes in media are showing through here.
Yeah, I need to like get more. I need to have more time. That's what
I mean, I haven't read a lot of
yeah,
books either.
that's the thing.
Or
Have you
what
read the
comics
comic
in
by L. Ray? It's years of Zelda characters in one story. Like Link is engaged to Malin. Oh, Malin? Oh, Malin, who's the sister to Bati, and all the Sheikah are German. Wait, what? What's going on? That sounds interesting. Yeah, I wish I had time to read all these things, honestly. So many things on the list. So much time that I don't have.
Also, I just realized we were talking about webcomics, and I immediately narrowed it down to webtoons. Webcomic recommendations: don't read Homestuck. Go read Ruby Quest instead. Ruby Quest amazing.
Don't read a webcomic called Homestuck. I'm gonna watch the hecking TV show when it comes out. I am so going to.
Watch it.
I will watch it.
Out of half morbid curiosity and half genuine curiosity.
Yeah, same. Yeah, no, I want to know how it goes, you know? Worth it. And I stare at my stack of unread books. I guess that's true. Actually, no, wait. I've read all the books I wanted to read, I think, at this point. There are more, but, you know. Nothing that I'm, like, super needing to read right now, but I don't have the time, you know. Not yet. I think the last book that I put everything else aside to read was the, Book 5 of the Stormlight Archives, Wind and Truth, which came out pretty recently, I think, like, last year? Maybe? Have you read the Fire Emblem Engage manga? Ooh, the Fire Emblem Engage manga is pretty good. I have read it up until, somewhere in like so I didn't get to Solm. I was like before Solm. I don't know where the manga is now, but I'm definitely not caught up. I think there's been more chapters since then. Yes, Engage has a manga, and it's quite good. It's doing things that the main game should have done, probably. I like to think of it almost a little Four Swords-ish, in that, like, I put the story of Four Swords Adventures onto the game of Four Swords Adventures. Like, you know, because there's not much of a story going on in FSA. It's similar, I feel like. It lets the charge characters. It lets... I'm not sure quite what you mean there. Feel free to explain, though. Wind and Truth and Rhythm of War are in your stack. Oh yeah, you should read those. They're pretty good. Very worth. Good books. I really liked Rhythm of War, but some people did not like it as much. You will see why when you read it. Oh, it lets the characters be characters. Yes, that is completely correct. The game doesn't really give any of the characters, like, even the main characters, time to do anything. Which was unfortunate. Oh yeah, Binding Blade has a manga too, except the protagonist is just a different guy. Like, they just erased Roy from the story. Does Roy show up at any point? There's just this, like, other dude. I remember this. I remember starting it, and I was like, who's this, and where's Roy? Then I gave up.
I'm gonna excuse myself for, like, 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab a reference book.
Oh, reference books. Wow. That's a level I don't have yet. Forget Binding Blade Genealogy is good. I'm not gonna read the Genealogy manga because I haven't played the game yet, and I want to play the game first. Wait, Shadow Dragon has a manga? There's no way. It does? You mean the OVA? There's no way. There's no way there's a manga for Shadow Dragon. Is that surprising? Yes, I would have found it before now. Not the OVA. Oh, I'm looking this shit up. Hold on. FE Shadow Dragon. I have been a Shadow Dragon fan for 12 years? 12 years? It's not that long, I guess. Oh, there is! Oh, is it good? Maybe it's good. Dark Dragon and Sword of Light. Manga translation complete. Okay. You can download all the the manga from here. Alright, read online. Okay, I clicked on it. This is, oh, this isn't bad at all. Hey! This is so cool! Well, I'm so gonna read this. Oh yeah, they spell Altea the old way, which is A-R-I-T-I-A. Aritia. Oh yeah, these are all the old spellings. God damn, I love this. It's so good. I'm used to these because I remember reading the old fix back in the day. The old fix. This is unfortunate that you have to, like, You have to click into each page individually to read it. It's kind of a problem. They gave Marth spiky hair for reasons that I don't understand. Oh, Elise is blonde now. Interesting. Okay, anyways, I'll read this later. I'm going back here. Cried because Abel got a villain arc. Yeah, I mean, well, I see, here's the thing, though. I feel like old games, especially games like Octopath 1 or like, Octopath 1 is not that old, but still, like, games that are meant to be a little oldish, I feel like you kind of have to, like, imagine the arcs that the characters go through, and I imagined so many arcs on Abel. So, like, yeah, I totally experienced that in my own head. It'll be nice to see how other people put that in there, though. I am looking forward to it. Yeah, if you haven't seen the old Shadow Dragon OVA, I do recommend it. It's pretty funny. It's got a lot of memes. I actually referenced one of those memes in Wielders of Wisdom. I use Artemis to make references to other media, if anyone is curious. Because she's from the non-canon game, she can make references to other media. I think like one person commented on that, I'm like, hey, you see it. Binding Blade gets his manga hijacked by a random guy, but at least it has a good anthology series. Oh, does it? Okay, alright. I haven't read the Binding Blade manga. I probably should, but eh. Engage is definitely at the top of my list, though. I'm wondering if they're gonna pull in the Xenologue cast for Engage. I think that'll be really fun if they decide to go through with it. That's true. Echo has one non-canon game, but since she's from two canon games, I'm gonna count it as, like, no. Yeah, I feel like Echo can make some references, but not more than Artemis. Artemis is here to make references. Cadence of Hyrule, good. I guess because she hung out with Cadence for a little bit, Echo's the only one who would know, like, what modern day appliances are. Assuming that Cadence is from the real world. I actually don't know where Cadence is from. Is Cadence from the real world? She might be. Okay, here. What's this? This is silent. I selected everything? No, I didn't. That's the problem. Alright. Oh, fun fact, I completely forgot. So I finally acquired a Switch too. Hey! Switch 2, cool! I haven't started using it though. I just acquired one, and then I have to set it up now, which is gonna take a long time, because I gotta figure out which of the Nintendo accounts are there, and I've gotta, like, do all the whole, like, stream setup thing. I'm currently running into an issue, or at least I was when I tried this out with a different Switch 2, where anything that I put from my capture card into my computer ends up getting, like, weirdly grayed out. So I'm not sure how to fix that, but I won't be able to... Yeah, Mesa is correct, yes. If I can get the stream setup working by Wednesday, we might take a quick break from Zelda 1, and I might play the Elliot game. I'm really freaking looking forward to that. I do also, of course, want to play some Zelda notes, so tune in for that too eventually. Not yet, though. I'll finish Zelda 1 first, and then I'll do that. Yeah, Mesa freaking knows. I want to play the Elliot game. It looks so good. I probably won't be getting FF Tactics yet, because I just finished my playthrough of FF Tactics. Like, I finished the playthrough, and then I guess, like, my playthrough summoned Square or something, because... Yeah, it's like one stream worth, yeah, for sure. I imagined, like, one stream. I think I'll just play it on Wednesday, probably. If I can get it set up, which depends on many things. Right now, my capture card doesn't work with it, so... Rift is from a different world than the Crypt world. Cadence and Co. get stranded there. Oh, okay, alright. Cool. Are either of those the real world, though? Like, I know they have guitars in Rift, so, like... Okay.
I have brought a book
Oh?
that is called Colors of Film. This Story of Cinema in 50 Palettes.
Oh.
It basically analyzes iconic movie scenes and pulls color palettes out of them.
Oh.
So sometimes I use them as inspirations to build my own palettes.
Oh, that's so cool.
The palette that I'm gonna be using is inspired by Enter the Void
Enter the Void. Is that a movie?
from 2009.
Never heard of that. That sounds cool though.
I haven't watched it either, but apparently
It's got a cool color palette.
It's about dying and tripping balls.
Oh shit.
I think.
I love that. Wait, that's pretty neat. I need to start looking into that sort of thing. I guess
You're welcome to borrow this book whenever you want.
I'm lazy, but I will, but I'm lazy.
There's like literal color palettes you can use. They even give you the hex codes.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wait, hold on. I should just copy these hex codes.
You didn't think of that first.
I was trying to color match it by eye, but like, what's the point in that if I'm gonna deviate from it anyway?
Also true, yeah. Yeah, I feel like at this point, I end up kind of picking color palettes based on whatever I need to draw, which is good in some ways, but then not good in some ways, so that's true.
Just a starting point.
Yeah.
I'll rarely just keep going with a color palette that I come up with first, but
That's fair.
it just gets you out of
You also tend to be like a lot more deliberate in your selection of colors versus me, where I just kind of like mess with things until they look the way I want them to.
I mean, that is like, in a way, what I'm doing too. It's just...
That does make sense. Is there a master post to help with getting into the Zelda AU? Yes, there is! Hey, hold on. I think if you... Actually, I should probably make that, like, comic link just send you to the master post instead of sending you to the first page. Give me a moment, I'm gonna try setting that up right now. If you type in !comic into the stream right now, you'll get a link to it, though. What was the thing that I used? Stream Elements, right? Stream Elements. Stream Elements. Open it up. Sign me in. Wait, what? It's not signed in. Why? No. Okay, fine. Authorize.
Never mind. My colors are more my picked by eye colors are more accurate because the hex codes refer to CMYK.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, why would they do that? No one writes hex codes in CMYK.
This book is printed, so I assume that's why.
Oh. Well, okay. Can you is there a setting in Procreate? I feel like no. Value.
I mean, I could convert, but like at that point I might.
No, yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, true. I was wondering if there was, but yeah. Okay, so features here, dashboard. Oh, update your details. No, thank you. It's chatbot, commands, custom. There we are. Okay. Comic. Yeah, I think it takes you right now. Yeah, it does. It takes you to the first page. There's a link to the master post from there, but I think it's more convenient if I just link directly to the master post, I feel like. So let me do that. So here, and then there, and then copy, and then paste. There we go. All right, hecking saved. Yeah, now if you type in !comic, you should presumably get a link to the master post. Yeah, it takes you to the first page of Founder's Call, exactly. The first page of Wheels of Wisdom. But there is a link to the master post from there, so it's fine. Here, let me try it now, actually, see if it works. Hold on. Comic. Yeah, there we go. That's the right link. And tell us why TP Zillink is your favorite. I don't ship TP Zillink. You can if you want to. I ain't gonna stop anyone, but I don't ship that. Yeah, exactly. What's there to ship? No. Everyone is allowed to have whatever ships they like, but me specifically, I view Twilight Princess Zelda as like pretty ace to me. Like she just doesn't really care too much about the whole screwing around type of thing. She's got other priorities, so to speak.
You have to say screwing around.
Because that's what Midna's up to. I ship Twilight Princess and Midna. I actually think that, I like to think that Twilight Princess Link still has a huge crush on Midna. Midna likes him back, but there are reasons why she had to leave. I have thought this out very, very, in too much detail. And maybe I will go into it sometime. Probably I will go into it sometime. Yeah, I personally think, I mean, Link from Twilight Princess has like a whole harem he could be getting with, right? Like there's like Ilia too. I'm a little critical of Ilia, though. I will admit I also don't like Ilia. Okay, now we do shadows. Best ship is the ship of Theseus. Heck yeah. Agreed. Hecking agreed. If you keep breaking and reforging Phi, the Master Sword, is it still Phi anymore? Okay. What color is the shadow gonna be here? Something like this? This is too dark. Yeah, best ship is the Thousand Sunny. Let's go! I'm a One Piece fan. You can tell.
No, really?
Are we sure about that? Actually, you know what I should do? I should do highlights on the corner where the, where Link is. I'll do highlights first and then come back. Yeah. After Choose the Kingdom, we fused the Master Sword with so many other random nonsenses. It's like... Maybe if I do like hard light? Oh, linear light is good. This is nice. Headcanon, the goddess reincarnated as both Midna and Zelda. That's an interesting one. I actually don't think Zeldas are reincarnations beyond Skyward Sword. But I like that, yeah. It's a fun headcanon. Yeah, I take the view that, like, so Hylia's plan was to stop Demise, and to do so she reincarnated as Sun, like Skyward Sword Zelda. And then after that, they're all descendants of the first one. Every Zelda's a reincarnation, so that's the view that some people take. I think the official view at this point is that only Skyward Sword Zelda is the reincarnation, and then after that, most of them are just descendants. It's like the fandom is split on this. People have argued both sides back and forth for ages and ages. So it's really just up to each person to believe whatever they want. Love how when people draw the Master Sword fused to something, it's just people with Phi with that. Yeah, true. I've seen some of those. Heck, I've like sketched out one of them, but I haven't actually posted it anywhere. Even reincarnations run into nature versus nurture, right? I mean, presumably. Like, you can take a look at Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? There are some things that all the avatars do in common, but there are a good number of things that they're just kind of really different about. Hashtag Aang was the best. Real talk, nobody knows Zelda lore. Everything is up in the air. Pretty much, yeah. You can take any interpretation... Wait, interpretation, that's not right. Interpretation. You can interpolate between the interpretations that you take.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Oh no. I chose a hard lighting. And now I have to commit!
Oh no, I upped the difficulty level.
So another reason I'm not streaming today, because I want to do personal projects today and not like a stream drawing. So
Yeah.
taking my sweet time with this drawing that I'm hoping will be a good piece once it's done.
That is entirely fair. Yeah, thing is, I can't stream the next, like, Wisdomverse parts. I've talked about this before. Where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm so limited in the amount of time I have to draw Wisdomverse.
You should just not stream and
Just-
just come to my room and yap in the background.
Yeah, genuinely. One day you'll be playing, like, Baldur's Gate or something, and I'll be like, hello,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
I!
yeah.
Justice for Avatar Roku. Avatar Roku is alright. Avatar Roku is the Avatar equivalent of Rauru from Tears of the Kingdom. In that, like, he saw the signs, he knew what was happening, and they just didn't take the necessary measures, and then people kind of, like, get mad at him for it. Kiyoshi's overrated? I think Kiyoshi's alright. I don't know too much about the other avatars, though. I've only seen Last Airbender, and I haven't, like, read any of the background materials, the thing.
There's a whole book about Kyoshi, right?
Yeah, I think there's a book about a lot of them.
Or a comic.
I think there's like a whole book about a good number of avatars at this point.
Huh.
Yeah. Like they've all got books now. Someone told me something on Reddit about like a character from one of the Avatar books where like the people thought that they were the Avatar, but they're not. And so in order to like, and they were like an earthbender, and in order to like make them connect with the other elements, they wanted to cut their connection to Earth. So they made them like run over spikes or something to like bloody their feet.
Okay.
So that they can't feel the Earth anymore, and that was
Okay.
supposed to get them more connected with the other elements, but that
Oh.
person wasn't the Avatar to begin with.
Dude.
So
That's actually kind of a compelling story. That's interesting.
I was like, that's really dark. Why don't I-
It's something that would happen though. Like the Avatar universe is, I would say, surprisingly dark.
That's true. That is true. I didn't expect that, is all. I was like, wait, what the frick? Yeah, what the hell? Someone's gonna have to confirm whether or not this is an actual thing, because I read it on Reddit, you know, it's not. Karuk spent his entire life fixing Yangchen's spiritual frick-ups and became an alcoholic after his wife died. Wait, what the frick? What am I... What is going on in the Avatar world? Is this what's been going on in the background? Oh, that's in the first Kyoshi novel. Okay, never mind, we have confirmation. God damn. Did not know. So it is in Kyoshi's novel, right? That's why I was thinking about it when I was thinking of Kyoshi. Okay, we've got some blue lights now. Oh wait, we need more blue lights. There. Maybe one more blue light here. Alright, and now I make it glow. Wait, actually, hold on. Ah! No, my blue! Come back. Off topic, you're making a burger. Do you make a special sauce with chili paste in it? I mean, like, what's the alternative? It's just no sauce? Like, just raw burger? I guess ketchup? Ketchup is a good alternative.
Why'd you say raw burger? Like,
I mean...
like burger without sauce and raw.
Just uncook that burger. Eat your meat raw, the way it was intended.
Said the non-meat.
Yeah, exactly. This is a joke, I'm vegetarian. Regular mayo, mustard, ketchup stuff. I've heard that you can make a really good sauce by mixing mayo and sriracha and mustard. But
Oh.
I've never tried this.
That sounds a little offensive. I guess the mayo is supposed to turn it down.
Yeah, it's like a sort of spicy, but like not too spicy because that would be weird. You know, if you just mix sriracha and like mustard,
Okay.
it'd be like really pungent, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aang wouldn't be half the Avatar he was without Roku. That's probably fair. I don't know anything about Roku, to be honest. He shows up in the show and he's like, yep, I screwed up. Good luck.
Hey, he does more than that. He's a nice
Okay.
guy. He believes in Aang when no one else will.
I mean, wait.
When a lot of other people will.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was like, Aang has friends. Heck, even Zuko believed in Aang right from the beginning, right? Like, that's the whole point of Zuko.
I believe in you so hard I have to kill you.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, everyone else is like, nah, there's no Avatar here. What you talking about? And he's like, no!
My honor.
My honor! The scar is not on the wrong side! Roku is the one that introduces the death timer of the Sozin... Oh, you mean Sozin's Comet? To the show? Ah,
Doesn't he
okay.
also give you a crucial piece of information?
The Sozin's Comet thing,
I
probably?
think so.
Okay, yeah.
I can't remember very well.
I mean,
but
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like, I feel like he's more useful than you're giving him credit for. Come on.
Fine. Oh, fine. Roku was alright, I guess. Okay. He was Aang's Avatar mentor. Yeah, Kyoshi and the others didn't really do much. They show up at the end for like 5 seconds, right? Like he goes to the lion turtle, and he's like, "Avatars of the past. I really don't want to kill this guy. Is there some way I can get rid of the this whole evil emperor dude and just like not murder him in cold blood, please?" And like every single one of them is like, "Yeah, just kill him, dude. Like you just have to kill him." And he's like, "Yang-chen, finally, like an air avatar. Like please, is there some other way?" And Yang-chen is like, "I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to kill him." And he's like, "No." Yeah, pretty much. Kiyoshi appeared once and went like, dude, I've murdered people all the time. Just kill him. Aang was so real for that, to be honest. I love that. Okay. We got a little bit of glow going on now. Maybe hard mix? No, maybe not. Ah, there we go. This is nice. Okay. And now what? I think I need to make the ghost silent a little more ghosty. I don't know how to do that though. Maybe I can do some highlights on the ghost silent? Also maybe add a little bit more pink highlights? Let me try that. I'll add pink highlights later, maybe. Oh, I forgot to add shadows. That's what I did. Okay, hold on. Let's do that first, actually. Before the other things. So here. Oh, wrong way. It's Kiyoshi's fault that Aang gets arrested. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't Kiyoshi's fault. I love that whole episode, though, where it's like, so they're like, we're gonna boil him in hot oil to kill him, and he's like, oh gosh, oh no, and then he gets declared innocent at the end. So they serve, like, a feast of raw dough, and they're like, to celebrate the day that the Avatar wasn't burned in hot oil. Like, okay. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Korra and Kyoshi would get along. They seem like similar sorts. The type of people to sort of do what they want and let no one stop them. Even when sometimes the thing that they're doing isn't quite wise, but you know, why not? Just give it a try, see what happens. Hot oil is not easy to get rid of, so might as well make donuts. No, but they didn't, though, is the thing. Like, they decide to serve, like, uncooked dough, and they're like, yeah, this is to celebrate the time that the Avatar didn't. I assume they probably cooked it later. You can't just eat raw dough, right? Can you?
Salmonella.
Salmonella. What if you like salmonella? If I were given the option, I would not eat raw dough. No, do not eat raw dough. But what about, like, cookie dough? You know, like, the good stuff.
There's edible cookie dough that has no eggs in it.
Oh. Oh, it's just the eggs, is it? Okay, that makes sense. Unless it's cookie dough, yeah. Yeah, see, like, you know, in ice cream, have you had that type of ice cream before, where it's, like, ice cream, but with, like, some form of cookie dough?
Yeah,
like, cookie dough ice cream?
Yeah.
You can eat raw dough, you just shouldn't. Yeah, that's the same vibe as, like, you can eat poison, however.
I mean, it's not gonna acutely kill you. Like...
No, that's true. Well, I mean, salmonella is, like, dangerous, yeah? Salmonella feels like kind of killing-ish.
I guess. But you're still taking your chances on it.
Yeah. Well, you know, as Miss Frizzle says, take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. Which means eat the cookie dough. Okay. What if I add like the Undertale eye thing? Just like, wee. Megalovania starts playing in the background.
Why is it called the Undertale Eye? I hate that.
I mean, it is though. Having one blue glowing eye is definitely a. It is. It is. Come on.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
I feel like that existed before. I don't know.
True.
In edgy anime characters as well.
However.
The popularization of flaming singular eye.
Flaming singular eye. Actually, did Homestuck have that before? I feel like at some point Dirk must have done like a flaming single eye thing. Like, come on. Approve the Undertale eye. We have 2 disapprovals and 1 approval, I believe. Alright. How do I make him look more ghostly? How do ghosts look? You know, okay, you know the hologram?
Back to our
Huh?
discussion about vampires. Yeah, it's like real ghosts. What do they look
Yeah.
like?
Can I look up a reference of a real ghost? I'm gonna look up that hologram from Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
You know that, like, blue hologram? And it goes like, I don't know, like, I was about to say, Anakin, you are our only hope. That's not true. Obi-Wan, yeah. That's definitely not true. Yeah, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Something like that. Oh, she just looks like herself, but blue. Okay, this doesn't help me.
I think if you added some of those like purples from the background into
Oh, yeah?
the coloring of it, it would fade more into.
Oh, yeah. Like the ghost part?
Yeah.
But then...
'Cause right now there's
Because he shouldn't be affected by the lighting, right? Because he's like a hologram
Well,
ghost
like,
spirit.
You also kind of see through him, so you
Oh,
would be able to see
yeah,
more
okay.
of the background colors behind him.
That's true. There's no like texture going on in the background, so maybe...
Just a little bit of color, like
a little
with
bit
a
of
soft
color?
brush.
Okay, let's try
I
that.
think.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Hold on. I think
Or
I'll
you
pull
could
that up.
apply it in a stylistic way too, but
I don't know how to do that. Lynn, there are ghosts in Zelda. I mean, like, I guess there's the Tears of the Kingdom creepy ghost clones. Alright, that's a good point. Fine. TOTK, creepy ghost clones. Who's the most humanoid? Riju? Ghost. TOTK, Riju, ghost. There is the Breath of the Wild actual ghost, I guess. That's probably a better idea. Breath of the Wild... it's Mifa's Grace. Actual ghost. It is! I mean, they're like dead, you know. Okay. I'm looking for a screenshot where someone just uses it, but this is just images of Mifa. Okay. Mifa's Grace is now ready.
Daruk's protection is ready to roll.
Something Urbosa. I forgot. Urbosa's Fury is now ready. Something like that. I'm actually wrong about that though. I never used Urbosa's Fury. You can tell I never used it. Yo, Tipsy Tails, thank you for the raid. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. We're drawing some Echoes of Wisdom art today. Heck yeah. Tails told me to say it. Alright, I'm not reading that. This is a PG-13 stream.
now I'm curious. I need to look.
It's just the word tits. We're not that PG-13.
Oh, Trails in the Sky.
Yeah. Good times. Have you been playing Trails, actually? You are, right? I did no such thing. I believe you, Tipsy. Don't worry.
Wait, have I?
Have you?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. Oh, it wasn't you. It was Orange, I think.
Yes.
Orange is telling us. Yeah. Phantom literally turns into a ghost. I know, but I already know how Phantom looks. I have a different way of drawing Phantom. This has to be different than that. I'm trying not to do that. Also, yo, Heartchronium, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Infantry. You're playing Lost Soul Aside. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've never heard of that, actually. Alright, I'm gonna kind of emulate this, I guess. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. I could look up Echoes of Wisdom. There's no ghost in there, but there is that one Gerudo lady. Hold on. Gerudo ghost. There's no screenshots of this. Frick. There's a part in the north of the Gerudo region where there's like an ancient sanctum and there's a ghost Gerudo lady there, and Echo can see her. We were talking about this on stream because it proves that Echo can see ghosts. Damn it. Okay, whatever. I'll try to copy the same vibes as the actual sword possession, maybe. There's like a sort of weird twirly thing that goes on there. I think it looks nice. Let me open that up. Help me, Link. You're my only hope. Apparently that was actually what the line in ALTTV was supposed to say, but hey. You're caught up with all 13 games of Trails? God damn, I love that. Being caught up with a series. Can relate. I finally caught up with Zelda. There are ghosts in COH, right? Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll try to emulate the vibes, but you know, I'm also gonna do what Dust said and put like some purplish pink on there. Let's see. Maybe I can even add it to the add layer, and that'll make things a little bit more purple. There. Urbosa's Fury is cool in concept, but who uses charge attacks? Exactly, yeah, it's like, I mean, it's so cool though. I've talked about this before too. I'm still a believer in the theory that the 4 spells that you get from the champions in Breath of the Wild are references to 4 of the 8 spells from Adventure of Link. So it's a thunder spell. Like, Urbosa gives you the thunder spell. And it's so cool. Okay, so first we add the pink. Maybe like in an airbrush. Kind of make him like more see-through. I don't know, did that help? I think now I need to counteract... I need to counteract this with glowing now, maybe?
Wait, hold on. I think that does look better.
Does it look better?
Yeah, I think so.
Does look more ghostly, maybe?
Yes, I think definitely so.
Okay, nice. That's a good thing.
But like, don't get rid of all the blue, you know? Like, leave it in places where...
Yeah.
Like, things would be denser, like where lines intersect, or like where there's a lot of volume.
Ah, okay. So this is original, and this is with...
So don't universally apply that. Do it selectively.
Okay.
Yeah, so leave the original blue in some places.
Okay.
That's what I think.
In some places. I guess I can do like normal shadows, but with this thing instead?
Kind of.
I'm trying to figure out which places deserve to keep the blue, essentially. No, I can't do normal shadows, yeah, because there's no, like, there's no proper lighting happening with this guy, right?
If you shade in the middles of volumes...
Yeah, see, I was thinking that.
The edges...
I tried that, but I feel like it looks a little worse there. Let me try it again, though. Hold on. I tried that before, like, I mean, not here. But, okay, I guess I should leave out the face, too. Maybe the face stays blue. Okay.
I kind of like that, how the face looks, though.
Oh, yeah? Like, with the purple?
So, yeah.
I feel like it's not glowy enough now. So I guess... Okay, I'll add that later, huh?
It's kind of like...
Trust the process.
There's like too much. Leave a little of the original glowy blue to accent places.
Okay.
But like add the shading sparingly.
Is this sparing?
That could look better. Like, is there a way to add any of the original blue back?
Yeah, I can erase this.
Because like then you can highlight certain parts.
Oh.
Like you want to.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Like you mean like cut through it.
Or, like a little bit of the hair.
Ah, okay, okay. So like you know. It looks kind of creepy though.
I don't know if I would do that, but more of like a shading kind of thing.
Shading kind of thing.
Just use it to like emphasize volumes, I think.
Oh, I don't have enough skill for that. Okay, let's do like inverse shadows, but with the light, like this.
Yeah, I think that could work.
I'll do it the other way.
See what you're doing.
I'm just adding like little tiny, like where the shadows would go, I'm adding lights.
Okay.
I don't know if this works though. How does mental math, how is Rivali's spell related to Zelda 2? Oh, yes, yeah, Mob is correct about that, yeah. So I spoke about this in my Adventure of Link review in more detail. But yeah, this has always been my theory that, so let's see. Yeah, the Thunder spell from Adventure of Link is Urbosa's Fury. The Life spell from Adventure of Link is Mipha's Grace. Either Reflect or Shield from Adventure of Link is Daruk's Protection. And then, yep, Jump is Rivali. Could technically also be Fairy, but yeah, I think Jump fits better. Yeah, maybe something like this, I guess? I feel like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be highlighting on a ghost. This is my problem. Yeah. Does this even?
It does look better than before, though.
Okay, I'll keep it going with this, and then I need to add like some sort of glow to it. I feel like there's got to be like a white glow somewhere.
You can. The only thing I'd be afraid of then is you're taking too much focus away from Zelda.
I'm okay with that. I think there's supposed to be like, let's say 60-40 focus on both Zelda and Link.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, right now, I think I'm seeing 50-50.
I'm okay with that too, to be honest. Okay, fine. Maybe I should. You're right. There should be more focus on. He's got to be more see-through. Okay, maybe I keep the glow and then I decrease like the bottom layer. That could be a thing. Wherever that is. Where's the? Here it is. Like, does this help? Just like removing more of the background.
I can't tell what she did.
So from here to here.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of preference now. Which one you think gets the message across better?
Okay. Huh. I still need to... Okay, you know what? I'll add the, like, swirly light thingies first that are nearly canon. And then I'll go back and figure out what needs to be removed here. But I think you've got a point, yeah. Let me try keeping this, I think. And then I'll add more, like, I guess, weird inverse highlights. This is me unlocking a new material, and that material is like ghostly ectoplasm. Okay. Shadows become light. Also, is this Stone Tower Temple? I think it might be. The theme that's currently playing. Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah. Yes, it is! Heck yeah! Stone Tower Temple, one of the best soundtracks. Okay, yeah, I think actually if I blur this a little bit, it kind of looks nice. Hold on. Something like this. And then I still have to add the weird swirls. But yeah, now that I have a Switch 2, I'm kind of considering whether I should be getting, like, Bonanza or just, you know, like, not. I don't know. It looks like such a nice game, and people keep saying so many good things about it. But alas. Where is the time in the day to play it? The one that I got was, like, the Mario Kart World package, too, so I do have Mario Kart World. Maybe I will play some of that. I hear that they keep on, like, rebuffing and debuffing various things from it. So I'm kind of excited to see where they go with it, to be honest. Also, considering that I skipped an entire, like, 2 generations of Mario Kart, I think I'm gonna be really behind. This is the problem. I played, like, 5 seconds of Mario Kart 8 at, like, a friend's house once, and I was so confused. Like, you can, like, ride onto, like, sideways walls and, like, jump into weird places, and then your plane, your car turns into a plane, and I was like, oh, what's going on? Okay, I'm shading this like normal again. I should need to stop doing that. Recommend Kirby in the Forgotten Land? Oh yeah, that is a thing too. That feels like a longer game though, right? I feel like I don't have time for a longer game. If it's a longer game, then it has to be a stream game. I don't really have any time to play games outside of stream. Just rely on the auto steer when I play with friends. As a Mario Kart veteran, I feel like I can't, you know? Like, that would be cheat. Like, that would be, for me, like, not for anyone. Like, everyone is allowed to play it whichever way they want. Like, I would never judge. But, like, it's a blow to my own pride that I, who once 100%ed Mario Kart on the DS, now needs auto steer. Like, never, never. They'll never make me. I will fall off all the cliffs. Okay, I kind of like this, actually. I feel like adding a little bit of light makes it... I'm adding a little bit of like random lights here. So like before, after.
Oh.
Forget the pants part though, I was just working on that now. Hold on. Okay, close enough. Whee. It's not that long. Oh, really? Kirby in the Forgotten Land is the one where he can like eat refrigerators, right? I mean, that is the thing. You get to like half swallow a refrigerator and then you get to be the refrigerator. It's you are what you eat, but taken to the extremes, which is honestly the entire point of Kirby to begin with, so I love it.
Yeah, wait, hold on. How is that different from any other Kirby game?
Well, yeah, but like in this one, I guess...
Refrigerator?
I think in the previous ones, you eat something and then you like kill it and then you take its powers, right? But in this one, they're like appliances, like cars and like traffic cones and like refrigerators.
You can just eat objects?
But you don't eat them, so what you do is instead you envelop them with your head and then you control them.
Yeah, as if Kirby wasn't already some approximation of an Eldritch Horror.
Yeah.
Like...
Look, the only Kirby game I've played is Kirby's Epic Yarn, which is like incredibly wholesome.
Yeah.
So... You don't even get mouthful mode for entire levels. Oh, okay, it's just a part of it. I thought that was like the main draw. I thought that was the equivalent of Cappy from Mario Odyssey, for example. Like the main mechanic of the game. Is this not true? Have they lied to me? I believed. I trusted them. And look at where it got me. All Kirby games are wholesome? You know what? That's probably true.
Kirby games are wholesome, it's just you also fight like unimaginable horrors.
I feel like that's probably true. And yet, for some reason, you can always read into them a little bit too much and end up in a really non-wholesome place. But to be fair, you can do that for like any Nintendo game, I'm sure. There's no Nintendo game that can retain its wholesomeness in the face of overanalyzing it, right?
Well, yeah, and also like when your entire premise of a character is like they consume things to gain powers, like there's a lot of ways you can read into it in a weird way.
Yeah, yeah. But that's fine. Like both Mario Odyssey and Echoes of Wisdom have the main character get the ability to directly control other living beings, either at the cost of their life or despite their living, right? Like, especially with Mario, I think when you unpossess something, don't you, like, kill it immediately when you, like, uncapture something? And in Echoes of Wisdom, in order to capture something, you must kill it. So, I'm just saying.
Then somebody needs to, like, go make, like, a gritty fanfiction about what happens to all those poor souls.
Yeah, what happened to the friendly moblins? Oh no! Wait, maybe the friendly moblins are the moblins that Echo once captured. That's my new headcanon that doesn't actually make sense. Like, it's not a Wisdomverse headcanon, it's just a fun headcanon. Inhaling is not even lethal. Wait, actually? Wait, no, it's totally lethal.
Well, you gotta swallow them.
Well, yeah, but like usually, okay,
Insert
fine.
Jokes here.
It's fair. Like usually in Kirby, you inhale a thing, and then you can't get its powers, and then you have to like eat it, and then you get its powers, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, lines have been added to the silent. I don't know if this actually helps or not. I'm going back and forth on it. What if I do this and then do that and then kind of like blur this a little because he's a ghost? I mean, this is okay. Is it still too bright? Maybe. Less silent in my silent. Let's go down. Nope. Okay. Let's make this duller, maybe? Oh, it's just completely black now. What? Oh, this is the wrong layer, that's why. Whoops. This one. The DLC canonically has Kirby accidentally inhale Elfilin? Who's that? I've actually never heard of that character. Kirby traps you in an alternate universe, which is his stomach, until he releases you. Is that a thing? There's no way. Kirby's stomach has access to, like, a portal dimension or something?
I mean, I believe it.
I believe it. Crazy, but believable.
Basically also how they, like, explain away Pokeballs, so, like...
Oh, yeah,
another
that's
super
true.
ethical, you know...
That's a good point. I guess we do have Pokeballs around here. Oh, fine.
And the PC, let's not forget.
It's okay. The Pokemon are going to their special hotel rooms that
They want you to think.
the existence of a luxury ball implies that most balls are not luxurious. I just want you to know that. Okay, maybe I draw some of those, like, kind of like half things in the background. Oh, wait, no. Swirls first. Swirls first, then everything else. Okay, first the swirls. First the swirls, then the world. Don't worry about it. You see it in Squeak Squad. Oh, like the parallel universe that you go to? Fun fact, Mario apparently has, or sorry, Luigi apparently has a internal dreamscape of his own.
Dude, I believe that. I feel like Luigi would have an internal dreamscape.
It's actually very cute. You can go to like the bottom of Luigi's dreamscape, and it's just like really wholesome thoughts about how much he admires his brother and like
Yeah,
wants to be
of
like
course,
him and
of
like.
course. Luigi deserves better.
What? No, Luigi's great. I mean, like he deserves everything, but he also already has everything because he's great. To be fair, I think Luigi gets downplayed in all the mainline games and then like upplayed in the RPG/adventure games.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. You gotta play.
It kind of like, in my opinion, has the same issue as Tails from Sonic, where they're a strong character on themselves, but the way that they judge themselves is always based on being a sidekick to somebody else and like admiring someone else more than yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
although.
you need a lesson in self-confidence, man.
Well, no, but Luigi does eventually gain it in some games. I don't know if Tails
Yeah,
does.
Tails also eventually gains it
Okay,
in some
games.
I did one of the best story points I thought from the latest Sonic big game, Sonic Frontiers. I guess like it's not really the latest anymore, but like
Wait, really?
story-driven game. Yeah, Frontiers was the end of Tails' story is like he tells Sonic he's gonna go on an adventure by himself and then just fucking leaves.
Oh.
Like he's like, I think it's time I became independent of you and stopped judging myself on just being your sidekick, and then he leaves.
Whoa!
And it's amazing.
I love that. Actually, that's really cool.
And Sonic is like fully supportive of it. I thought that was really wholesome.
Yeah. There's actually multiple different Luigi parts where like Luigi has to save Mario himself, and he does it like always. And there are parts where like when Mario loses Luigi, like he's like, oh my god, like Luigi, like he really cares about his brother too, so it's really cute to see.
It's more about like his perception of himself.
Yeah,
like, you know?
yeah.
Like you are more than a sidekick.
Yeah. Someone made a, I want to say like an animated music video for a song called Ready Player 2, and it's about Tails and Luigi specifically.
You know what? No, actually.
It's like them taking revenge on their player ones. Like they like go beat him up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like they get really jacked and they beat up.
I've seen like variations of like sidekick content like this.
Yeah,
Like, Tails
yeah.
and Luigi. I
Tails
feel
and
like
Luigi.
I've seen that pairing sometimes.
Tails eventually gains it, but everything changed when Sonic Forces attacked, says Mob. Rip.
Forces. We don't talk about that one.
Oh no, was it bad?
Although, hold on, let me rant about Sonic Forces for a little bit. So I didn't actually play Sonic Forces. Yeah, here, let me get closer to the mic. I didn't actually play Sonic Forces, but I do know what it is about and what happens. I don't really have any intention of playing it, I don't think, until I get that desperate, because the whole game basically is about you make a Sonic OC and go on an adventure with Sonic.
Oh no.
It's kind of like, I do think it's fun. It does make a lot of people's, like, part of the appeal of the Sonic universe is you can very easily make OCs because all the characters are so loyal to their format. Kind of like how like My Little Pony or something is easy to make OCs because they all go off a certain template.
That does make sense.
So like I'm sure that made many fans happy, and I'm sure I would have a really fun time making my Sonic OC if I did play that game. But the thing about the one thing I want to talk about Sonic Forces is not even in the canon of Sonic Forces. So it's kind of like creating a Mii, making your Sonic OC. Like you customize their appearance and then you give them a bunch of powers like from a select list, and then they go on an adventure. And the character that they used as like the default character for all their marketing was a red OC-ass looking character named the Gadget the Wolf.
Okay.
And of course it's a wolf, because, you know, the people gotta love their wolves. Yeah, but people took to shipping Gadget the Wolf with Barry the Quokka from The Murder of Sonic. And that's so amazing to me. I love that. I fully support this ship.
I love it when a crack ship happens just out of a random ass nonsense.
No, it makes sense because one's a default Sonic OC character that Sega gave to you, and the other is an unofficial official Sonic character that you're supposed to cast yourself into. And also, it also works because Gadget, the whole thing is like he goes on a full adventure with Sonic and saves the world, and like works together with Sonic all the time. And the entire thing about Barry is he's like a waiter at a train in a train. Sorry, it's not a he, it's a they. They're a waiter in a train.
Okay.
And they're like a cook or something.
Oh.
And Sonic has a murder mystery party on their train. And the entire time they're fandeming about Sonic being on their train, and that's their entire thought process is just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm in the same room as Sonic right now. So like people make really cute scenes of Gadget just telling all his stories about going on adventures with Sonic, and Barry the Quokka just like being such a fan, and just like being unbelieving. And also Gadget's like he's handy, he's like a gadget guy, kind of like Tailsy, I guess.
Wait, so this is like an entire OC, but
Yes.
not a main character. Like as in like you could not play the game as Gadget. You have to play
you do play the game as Gadget.
Oh, you play the game as Gadget specifically, or do you get to like make your own Gadget?
Yeah, you get to make your own Gadget, yeah.
Okay.
Gadget is the default one.
Okay,
so
that's fair,
yeah,
that's
if you
fair.
didn't customize your own, then you get Gadget. But yeah, like Gadget is like, it's like handy and good with tools and gadgets and machinery. And Barry has a weird like recurring joke where their toaster keeps on breaking.
No.
So like Gadget's always fixing Barry's toaster. I just want to say like it's an awful, amazing crack ship, and I need it to be true.
I love that.
That was my piece. Thank you for the mic.
You're welcome. Always glad to have more completely incomprehensible Sonic information shoved into my head.
Yes. So my OTP is Gadget the Wolf and Barry the Quokka.
Also, the villain of Sonic Forces canonically ships Sonic and Shadow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What is going on in the Sonic fandom? See, I can't even complain about like customizable rivals and characters and all that, because this is what Fire Emblem does with the whole like avatar process. So from game 7, including games 12, 13, 14, 16, and technically sort of also 17, there's just been like a customizable-ish avatar. Yeah. Including things like Robin, for example, where like the Robin you see in Smash is probably not a Robin that like anybody else saw.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
because
that.
Robin is customizable in his main game. So, fun fact though, because I got introduced to I got introduced to Fire Emblem through Smash Brothers, I played Fire Emblem Awakening as default Robin. Like, I just did not change anything.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this character's interesting, why would I customize them? Lava King says Jet is the best rival for Sonic. I don't even know who that is. Jet the Hawk?
Jet is pretty good. Jet is nice because he's a total asshole.
Wait, okay, hold on. There's too many Sonic characters who are total assholes then.
Who else is a total asshole?
Isn't Shadow? Isn't like,
no,
he's
Shadow's
like
not an
edgy.
asshole. He is edgy. He's an anti-hero, but he's not an asshole.
Oh, really? Okay, he's like a good guy.
He's not bad. Yeah.
He's just a chill dude. Okay, alright.
He's actually like very just and moral and upstanding when it comes down to it.
Oh, okay, alright, fair enough.
He just is
He's just
misguided
grumpy.
sometimes and has bad alliances.
Oh, right, yeah, I keep forgetting that this is just Dragon Ball. Right, okay, he's Vegeta.
Yeah,
okay,
he's Vegeta. Yeah,
he's Vegeta.
Basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Everybody is allowed one Vegeta.
Jet is somebody that you do feel like a very, very visceral rivalry to, just because of how he is just an asshole.
Shadow
Also-
canonically wants to be a florist to honor the memory of his sister Maria. Oh.
Wow, that sounds that I don't know. I didn't know that, but that sounds true.
I would believe that.
I would believe that. Shadow is Keanu Reeves. Yes, he is now.
Shadow is Keanu Reeves. Silver is Trunks. Like, this is the one thing I know.
Yes, Silver is Trunks, apparently.
Yeah. Future Trunks is great. Like,
No.
Silver, I don't know if he's as good as Future Trunks.
The Shadow Keanu Reeves thing is
Is
in
legit.
Sonic the movie, Keanu Reeves.
He
was
plays the Shadow. Yeah. I feel like that was the thing that
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, Also, Jet very cool because first time. Wait, not the first. I'm sorry, I almost said first time, but there's a. Oh my God, what's his name? Bean.
Something wrong with his
Bean, who's a duck.
What?
I was gonna say Jet's the first bird Sonic character, but that's not true. There's
a
one
duck?
that's way older that I forgot the name of. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, Bean the Dynamite. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Bean.
Bean?
It is a duck.
Bean the duck. Do they all go by like X the Y? Tails
yes,
the fox.
Yes, except for Amy.
Amy the also hedgehog.
Yeah.
Amy the I'm the same race as somebody else. Oh no. Bean the dynamite.
Yeah, Bean the
Ah.
Dynamite. Although he's a duck, he's not a dynamite.
Well, I mean,
but his thing is explosive.
is there
so...
like okay, all right.
Yeah.
Is there like a I don't know species of duck or something like?
Dynamite duck.
I would believe it. You know, like ornithologists are crazy. Like they would definitely do things like this.
Maybe Canada geese can be the dynamite ducks.
Fair enough. I've definitely encountered some rather cruel geese. I feel like they would do this.
Honk.
Amy the Rose.
Amy the Rose.
Oh yeah, wait.
She used to be Rosie the Rascal. So
Oh, okay.
like-
Amy is actually Rosie the Rascal. Yeah, Mars says the same.
Yeah.
Wait, no, okay, but like out of curiosity though, Amy has a last name.
Yes. They make a joke that Sonic's last name is the Hedgehog.
Why? What does life mean?
Wait, that joke is made somewhere, right? Sonic's
It's
last
in
name
the-
is the Hedgehog?
Well, I mean, I know the middle name joke where he goes like, "Danger is my middle name,"
Oh, yeah, right. Tails.
and then Knuckles goes. I thought you're
the Hedgehog, yeah.
No, I thought your middle name was the. Yeah, it's actually Sonic Danger Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Sonic Danger Hedge. Done.
The Hedgehog.
The names of the Sonic characters have always bothered me. Why does Tails have a full government name and nobody else? Yeah, genuinely
Oh,
true.
yeah, hold on. Tails
Miles
also has a
Prower.
full government name.
Yeah, his
you're
name is
right,
Miles Prower.
They did a great April Fool's joke on it where
Oh.
they.
Oh yeah,
they
I do
said
know this.
Tails was changing his
Name to kilometers.
per hour
Yeah.
And moving to Europe.
So good. Oh, I love that. Yeah, Octopath does a good job of this in my opinion as well, where like the first 6 of the 8 travelers have full like first and last names, and then the 7th guy is a thief. You can imagine him as like an orphan of sorts. Like he doesn't tell you that he's an orphan, but like he totally grew up on the streets, so it makes sense that he's only got a first name and not a last name. And then the last one is like from a remote village where they clearly only have like blank from the blank village type of epithets.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But it's funny because when you're writing all their names out, it's like first name, last name, all the way down to like 6, and then just first. Like the other two don't have anything. Shadow does have a government name, it's just that he's a weird science experiment. I guess that's kind of true. But like Sonic isn't a weird science experiment. Why is his name the Hedgehog?
Because if you don't conform, because he's an alien, so if you don't conform to Earth rules, then you can be called whatever you want.
I guess that's fair. I won't judge.
Yeah, if you wanted to be called Lin the Human.
Lin the Human.
Lin the Human.
Friends, hi, my name is Lin the Human.
Yep, I am a human, just like you.
You're too fast.
You're too fast.
But saying the words "I'm a human just like you" is the most suspicious line for a
Yeah,
human to say.
exactly.
So my question is Sonic a hedgehog?
Sonic isn't very subtle, so like...
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't
He
be
seems to. He
surprised.
spends a lot of time insisting he's a hedgehog. That's sus.
Well, yeah, like, why are there... Hedgehogs are Earth animals, like, why are there hedgehogs from outer space?
I mean, they are like talking hedgehogs, so I guess I can't really be mad. Yeah.
How are they hedgehogs?
Sonic's real name is Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog.
That's not true. Tell me that's not true.
Yeah, I'd believe it. Lynn the human is just with her ribbon. Yeah, if you take off the ribbon, it's suddenly not again. Hesitant to play Octopath because you don't like the thief guy, VA? Oh, actually, I played, I thought he was a cowboy. The second merchant is actually really cool. I would say Particio genuinely a great character. Not what he looks like at the beginning. Like, they did a good job with him. Not liking Therion's VA is interesting, but I played the game with entirely Japanese audio, and I really liked it. So, if you want, that's an option. Like, I genuinely enjoyed that. Okay, I think I'm done with this. I have adjusted the neck a little bit.
This is agonizing. This is so slow.
Which one?
I'm just I'm doing it like a, like you put down a perspective grid and you try to make like
Oh.
buildings look all nice and
Huh,
stuff.
that's for people with actual art training.
Hey.
Unlike me.
Hey, I have no art training.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I guess you have like...
What, like high school art class?
That's an art training, right? They taught you like 3-point perspective or something.
In high school?
Did they not?
Did they?
Did they?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
I learned 3-point perspective.
You probably looked it up online and learned it like a good artist. Unlike I, who simply shuffles along until I succeed eventually. I just kind of do things and then sometimes they work and I go, neat.
I mean, yeah, I would say a lot of your, like, a lot of how you gain your skills in art, and I mean this in the best way possible,
Oh,
is
yeah,
just reinventing the wheel.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll kind of like, because I'm not going to look something up, and even when I do, I feel like I don't learn enough from it that I want. So instead, I'll like kind of just try things that I see other people do, or more like, actually, I don't bother looking at how someone did something, I just look at the result, and then I go like, okay, I wonder how they achieved this, and I try to figure it out.
Yeah, which is totally fair.
I treat it like a weird puzzle game. It's quite fun, though. It's a good time. I recommend treating art like a puzzle game.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, even without knowing the process or without trying to emulate their entire process, trying to emulate a result is
Yeah.
a valid way of looking
And not
at
even
it.
just the result, but like one particular aspect of it, right? Like I might look at something and be like, oh, I really like this specific aspect of this person's artwork. I'm gonna steal it. It's mine now.
Hippity hoppity.
Woo! Hippity hoppity. Your art is now my property. True. Okay, Lava King says that the Sonic real name is in the Archie Sonic.
Hold on. Oh no.
Look it up. It's from the Archie comics. Archie Sonic's real name is Ogilvy. Oh no, wait. Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. Where'd he get Sonic from then? Is it just like a speed thing? Like he's like fast, so he's Sonic.
What's his name?
Ogilvy?
What? How the fuck do you spell that?
Ogilvie.
Ogilvy.
Ogilvy Maurice.
Maurice.
If you look up Maurice Hedgehog, you'll probably find it if it exists. I'm gonna be honest. Like I think there's not.
What the hell? No, this is true. Oh no.
Oh no, it's true.
Sonic's real name is Ogilvy.
Thanks, Lava King. You've broken Dust.
Oh no.
Dust is just dying in the corner. Fun fact, I'd like to headcanon. I did not come up with this headcanon, but I like the headcanon that Link's real name is Lincoln.
Lincoln.
I think I read a Four Swords fic where Four Swords Adventure Link's dad is called Lincoln, and I was like, oh, you know what? Link is short for Lincoln, it makes sense now.
Tangentially related to that, I think we were talking at one point about how all the Spirit Tracks character names are like train puns.
Oh yeah, I love those.
Train linkages are a thing.
Yeah,
so,
train links are a thing.
Link also becomes a pun.
Yay! Zelda's not a train part. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I know, isn't it? There was once a hedgehog called Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog, and he almost deserved it. Heck yeah, I've talked about this before. It's the first line of Narnia 5. Where, not the hedgehog part.
No, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Without the hedgehog bit. There once was a boy maybe. There once was a boy called Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and he almost deserved it. Yeah. He's great though. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Eustace Scrubb is one of the best characters in Narnia. Every time I hear something similar to It's Mine Now, my head plays the Fire Emblem Fate scene where Garrett goes, you're my... Yep, same. Like, in my head, I go, you are my child now. That's not right. And then every time anyone says something about, like, discomfort or, like, mild pain, I in my head go, Garens of increasing discomfort. Like, I think the Fates memes have just... They're so good. Hatsune Miku is Sonic's sister. Yeah, okay, I believe it.
I also believe it. You know what? I believe it. Hatsune Miku would be Mobian. What is Miku's, like, origin story? Does she have one?
I don't know if they have, like, proper origins. She's not read, but...
canonically a creation, right? Even in her lore.
Oh, even in her lore?
She was just, like, a human-created thing, I think.
Oh, okay. I could see that. All I know about it is from the old Vocaloid songs, which I do know, like, a good portion of.
Yeah, believe it or not, I know some too.
Oh, wait, which
I
Vocaloids?
went through that phase of nerd, yeah.
Oh yeah? No way!
Yeah.
Did you ever hear, what was the most popular one was Alice Human Sacrifice. Did you hear that one?
Honestly, it's been so long.
Oh,
I feel
really?
like,
Sad.
I don't know, they all have real weird names, so.
Yeah, so there's Alice Human Sacrifice, Serpent of Evil, those were like the two big ones, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe things were because I consumed Miku media in not the United States. And I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect in what is popular here versus what's popular.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. Back home.
But to be fair, like, when I say popular, I definitely didn't have any real life friends who knew this stuff. I had just gone online, and I had seen it.
but like, Vocaloids are hugely popular in a certain subset of, American geeks.
Actually? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I didn't have too many geek friends growing up, is the thing. Not in a bad way, they were all wonderful people, they're just, not really into geek things. Mob has run into the headcanon that Hatsune Miku is Sonic's sister once in Tumblr and thinks it's cute. So this is a thing that people believe.
How, but...
Is it because of the new Sonic racing game? Or something?
Is Miku in it?
Is Miku in it? I wouldn't not believe it. Like, I feel like Miku could be in anything. I could look it up. What's the racing game?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think Sega has enough money to pull in Miku at this point.
Sega has enough money. Okay, hold on. Sega Racing Sonic Cast. Sonic Cast. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing video game 2010. Wait, that's not right. Cast 2025? Crossworlds, okay. Crossworlds. Characters. Okay, Sonic, Miles the Hedgehog.
Miles the Hedgehog.
Knuckles the Echidna. Amy Rose. It doesn't actually say that, don't worry. Cream the Rabbit and Cheese. Oh, this is the one that you mentioned before. Big the Cat, Silver, Blaze the Cat. Oh, there's two cats too. Shadow the Hedgehog, Rogue, Rouge, okay.
Wait, who's the other cat?
Big the Cat, Blaze the Cat.
Oh,
There's two cats. Yeah.
And they're both purple.
Ah, they're both purple. You can only be a
Are
cat.
they related?
Are they in love?
Please, despite being from another universe, should be related to Big. I
There's-
think that would be funny.
There's only two options. Either they're siblings or they're freaking. There's no in between. Rouge the Bat, the cool looking robot guy, heck yeah. Vector the
There's
Crocodile.
also Vega, right? Yeah.
Espio. Charmy Bee. Okay, I've never seen this guy. This is now characters I've never seen. Zabok and Zaz.
I don't know what those are.
Okay, Metal Sonic and Eggman. Egg Pawn.
Oh, you can play as Egg Pawn?
Who the frick is that? Oh, this is the equivalent of King DDD and the minion of DDD whose name I forgot. Heck. Okay, whatever.
Freaking minion.
Waddle Dee, I think. You can play as like Waddle Dee or Bandana D? Bandana D, maybe. Okay. Alright. Sage Best. Best Sonic character.
Jet is in it, of course.
Jet the
It's a
Hawk.
racing game, yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, Sonic is a racer, presumably. I find it surprising that they are.
Tails 9 is in.
Oh,
game.
okay, what?
Wait, well, why are Sonic Prime characters in this game?
Oh shit, Rusty Rose. Oh my gosh, Knuckles the Dread Pirate. Goddamn.
Well,
Son-
Werewolf Sonic. Oh my god, back to
There's
the
Sonic the
werewolf thing.
Werehog.
Sonic the Werehog is there's a whole ass short movie about this.
Okay, look, no, yeah, see Hatsune Miku.
Miku actually.
Yeah, Hatsune Miku. Joker from Persona. Ichiban Kasuga from what the frick is this? Is this the Yakuza series? I'm clicking it. He's
Oh
from
my
Yakuza.
God. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Yakuza guy.
Steve from Minecraft. Alex from Minecraft. Heck, it accidentally scrolled all the way to the top. I don't know what happened.
Why is this happening?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand. I haven't
Creeper.
been keeping up on
SpongeBob
Hold
SquarePants.
on, how did they get SpongeBob?
Patrick Star. Pac-Man.
That's
The
not
Ghosts.
Okay.
Oh, there's like someone from Avatar Legends. What is this? Oh, like the Avatar. Oh, shit.
Oh, are they doing like a promotional event?
I don't know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wait,
Goddamn.
How the hell does Sega still have enough money to do this?
I have no idea.
Man, the royalties must be paying a lot better than I expected them to.
I mean, look, they have to get people to play their game instead of Mario Kart somehow, okay? Sonic Racing Crossworlds is the Smash Bros. Of kart racers, which is weird because all the characters involved should be faster on foot. Because Sonic is a guy who runs. That's like his whole thing. I'm so confused.
That's why I always thought it was the weirdest thing when Sonic racing games became a thing.
Yeah, like when they did Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, I'm like, I think I know which ones these people are gonna be good at. Like, I do believe one of these people specializes in jumping and the other one specializes in running. Like, oh boy.
One just can't swim.
Oh,
I'm
true.
pretty sure you can still compete in swimming as
Oh, can
Sonic,
you?
though.
That would have been cool if he
That
just
would've
can't
been
compete in
funny.
Sonic. Fair enough. I think Nickelodeon just sold out to Sega. Yeah, that's probably true. A good portion of those were Nickelodeon, right? Like SpongeBob, Atlas, also Nickelodeon. Fair enough, fair enough. Sonic races in a car to give everyone else a chance. Okay, fine. Fine, it's allowed.
Yeah, that's honestly what I think the
Yeah.
narrative should be, but like...
This is okay.
But it's still funny.
Sonic canonically loves old cars and biplanes, says Mars. The
He does
tornado.
love biplanes.
There's a plane in Sonic 2 and it belongs to him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Alright.
It's kind of like an iconic thing.
Okay, alright.
Which I thought at first it belonged to Tails, but yeah, lore-wise it does belong to Sonic.
Oh. Okay. I have added more glow, which may or may not be necessary. We will discover that later. Alright, I'll blur it, and then now I add swirly things.
There's a
Swirly
great
ghost
arc
things.
in Sonic X, which nobody should watch.
Which nobody should watch.
Where...
What a way to advertise your
where
content.
Sonic has to go on a cruise ship for some reason.
What?
And the entire arc is just him slowly going insane.
What?
Because he can't really run anywhere, he can't swim, and he's surrounded by water. And, like, it's kind of his nightmare place.
Oh. Oh shit. Actually, I just did a thing where I listed out all the fears of every Zelda character. What is Sonic's greatest fear?
Drowning, I feel.
Just drowning.
which is very real and very dark.
It's
actually.
pretty normal, yeah, but like definitely worth it.
Yeah, what is Sonic's biggest? I do really feel like
Drowning's a good one.
drowning-
I feel like drowning is definitely something you could be scared of. Like, for example, Spirit Tracks Zelda is canonically terrified of mice and rats.
Is she? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like, there are some real fears in there. Sonic is scared of something faster than him. That's a good one. That's a good one.
What is faster than?
What's
oh,
faster than
time.
Sonic? Time.
Sonic is scared of the passage of time.
Oh
Like,
no.
That's actually so appropriate.
That's so real.
Go listen to Crushing in Your 40s.
Oh.
I Crush 40.
Oh, yeah.
There's a great animation to go with it too.
Not only is Sonic scared of the passage of time, so are the creators.
Yeah.
Sonic is scared of becoming a robot like Eggman.
Oh, I guess. Huh.
Huh.
I don't know. Canonically, is it possible? Like in the game canon,
Is it?
is it like plausible that if Dr. Eggman caught Sonic, he could shove him in one of
And
the
yeah,
machines
become
and
a
make
robot,
him
yeah.
robot?
But that's not becoming a robot, that's being enslaved to a robot, yes?
You're powering the robot.
Oh,
so-
you're powering the robot?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get to... Alright, fair enough. I mean, becoming a robot is great, actually. I would know.
Well, you unbecame a robot.
Well,
so
yeah, but it was fun, too. I don't regret becoming human, but
glowing endorsement.
it was nice. You do you. Sonic is faster than the Speed Force, if we assume that Flash is Wally in the crossover. There's a crossover. You know what? I'm not surprised that there's a crossover between the Flash and Sonic. Of all things that I should be surprised to see a crossover between, that's not one of
Dude,
them.
I kind of be stoked to see a Flash Sonic crossover. I need to go look at this.
This seems pretty neat. Sonic's fear is the Labyrinth Zone? I don't know what that is.
That's gotta be like a game level.
That's gotta be a game level. What if I do more shadows? Chemical Plant Zone?
Oh, that is my fear.
Forget Sonic, I hate that shit. Yeah, I guess in a series where, like, one of the main antagonists continually does, like, wildlife experimentation. Does Eggman have those, like, you know, green glowing jars? You know, the thing that, like, a lot of fantasy slash sci-fi antagonists do? No.
He's not that dark.
He's too nice for that. Yeah.
Eggman really is just, you know. Like, if we could build full, conscious, free-willed robots by inserting a squirrel into a machine, like, we would use the heck out of that. I feel like that would be revolutionary.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
I said as a rabbit.
Yeah, we're both out here.
Yeah, we would be in a Sonic fight.
True. I told you if I was in Sonic, I'd be on the side of Eggman. I'm just saying, like, I'd be out of here immediately.
Eggman's on Sonic's side like 80% of games.
Okay,
by
this
the
is
end
probably
of it.
true, yeah. I call being the sage of whatever Sonic game I happen to be forced in. I mean, like, he's kind of nice, you know? He's like a chill dude, yeah. I would. I'd be a nice robot person antagonist. I don't know why I slotted myself into antagonist immediately, but like, in the Sonic series, yeah, you kind of have to be, right? Like, if you're a robot, you gotta go straight to antagonist. Also, Sonic is one of those series where, like, the antagonists become your friends later, like, in general.
Yeah,
like, not even just Eggman, but like Shadow was probably at least somewhat antagonistic at some point, right? Yeah.
Well, see, like, Lin's pointing out stuff about Sonic lore now.
No, that's because I'm pointing out stuff about Dragon Ball lore that applies to Sonic. I'm gonna admit, like, usually if I think about something in Dragon Ball, I'm like, oh yeah, this also is a thing in Sonic. Shadow is just Vegeta. Yes, exactly. Lin, the guy made a zombie apocalypse because they tried to redeem him. Wait, who? See, at this point, I'm like, zombie apocalypse? Okay, sure. It's allowed. Everyone gets one free zombie apocalypse. Look, you guys are forgetting my favorite triangle strategy character is Lila, okay? Like, you guys need to remember. Eggman. He's not a good guy. He made a zombie apocalypse. Once again, favorite triangle strategy character, Lila. They mean well. It's okay. My favorite Silmarillion characters are the genocidal Feanorians. They mean well. It's fine.
Somebody needs to lock Lin away.
I have the mentality usually of like, I can fix them.
Oh no. That explains your love life.
Lin, are you a Hyzantian apologist? No, I'm not. I promise I'm not. I'm a Lila apologist in that, like, Lin lets everyone have one war crime as a treat. No, I'm a Lila apologist because I believe she was threatened. She obviously committed atrocities. But, like, we know what so, okay, spoilers, wasn't it Quarantine? Quarantine, I don't need to apologize for. Quarantine, like, did most things right. Lin, you enslaved the Roselle. I'm not Hyzantian! That's racial profiling! I'm kidding, of course, I don't mind. No, but, but yeah, no, I personally, I think, so my headcanon is that Lila and Plinius used to be married. This is gonna get, like, into the depths of triangle strategy that I don't believe anyone has ever gone to before, because no one cares about this game. But I do, so here you go. So Lila and Plinius, in my opinion, were once married, and Quahog is their son. When they figured out that Quahog had the same time powers that Lila did, but to a greater extent, Idor, who first realized this, decided to try to use Quahog for his own purposes, probably even kill him and put him in the Hierophant. And Lila obviously could not have that happen, so she sent Quahog away, and that's why Quahog grows up in Glenbrook. He doesn't know who his mother is, but like his mother clearly cares about them, etc., etc. Now Plinius was like not really part of this decision, and he kind of like doesn't like that, and he and Lila obviously split up at the end of this because, like, you know, these sorts of things, like having to essentially sell your son to a different kingdom, really do kind of like get to you. So they definitely split up, and then later on Plinius comes up with the whole like, okay, look, we gotta leave, like they're definitely doing this shit more than I thought they were, like I'm gonna take my research and get out of here. And then he goes to Corentin and he's like, Corentin, look, you can come with me and help me out, or like at least you can just like, you know, like show us the way or something, like do something. And then Corentin goes, I can't, like there's no way. And then instead of picking a side, like because he could, Corentin at this point could rat out Plinius and just tell Lila that Plinius is planning on escaping, or he could go with Plinius and take the research and leave. But he chooses neither of these things because he doesn't have conviction, the poor guy. And because of his standing aside, Lila captures Plinius and executes him in Chapter 3 of Triangle Strategy, and then etc., all the bad stuff happens. So there you go. Medina is the most unproblematic Hyzantian. That's kind of probably true. She did let one Rosellan die, though. So Medina, the reason she's in your crew is because she's a nurse. She's like a nursing student, and she was asked to treat a Rosellan last so that she could help out a Hyzantian citizen who had a less difficult problem of some sort. And I do believe that she let the Rosellan die because she was forced to. And then after that, she's like, I can't handle this anymore, and left. So, like, one thing. All Hyzantians are evil. Okay, that's just racist. That's just racist by default. What the frick, my dude? Most of the Hyzantians definitely are perpetrating many atrocities, but most of them are kind of just... They're doing this out of a certain obligation that they do not want to participate in, I feel like. In the golden ending, you can see that they're all pretty good. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, can you... Like, we're all out here in the real world, right? Just living our normal lives. Presumably, some of us maybe are, like, going out there and, like, helping the people who are really in trouble in, like, multiple genocides around the world. But if you're sitting there and not doing anything about the genocides, then, like, can you... I don't know, like, can you blame yourself? Like... Like, you can't blame yourself for not being able to stop all the atrocities that happen in the world. That's just unfair to yourself. S-Frost did nothing wrong, changed my mind. God damn. Wait, yeah. This is fun. This is like Three Houses Discourse, but we've done it for Triangle Strategy. It's been 3 years since Triangle Strategy came out, and I've never seen anyone have Discourse. This is amazing. This is brilliant. I love it so much. I'm so glad we finally managed to start Discourse. Dragon wouldn't keep his mouth shut. God damn! How dare! He was problematic. Wait, he definitely... Yeah, if you know something bad is going on and do nothing to stop it, is it morally okay? Is the question you can ask yourself about the Hyzantians. And then the other question is, how much personal atrocity are you willing to, like, essentially allow to happen in order to stop this thing? Because if Lila had tried, she could have probably done it. She could have been like, okay, look, like, no, I'm not going to do this research. I'm not going to do any of the Rosellan experiments. I disagree. But if she had said that, A, Quahog dies, probably gets turned into a robot, which is not a good thing, because it takes multiple juiced humans to turn into one robot. They don't maintain their personalities. You do kill them and, like, reform them into a different being. And then, 2, Lila herself probably dies. It's a trolley problem. All of Triangle Strategy is a huge trolley problem. Thalos and Erica are problematic is definitely a true statement. Even Lava King is like, shit, I can't defend Thalos and Erica, yeah. Those two are, misunderstood. No, the Hyzantians are probably not completely justified, no. Yeah, thanks for arguing in the favor of the Hyzantians, but as a Hyzantian fan, as a fan of the Hyzantians and the Feanorians from the Silmarillion, I can admit that characters are problematic and still, like them. Like, I think they're good characters. They bullied Frederica as a child because she had anime hair. True. Ah, gosh. Yeah, so for context, to people who haven't played Triangle Strategy, number 1, play Triangle Strategy. It's a good game. Number 2, there are 3 countries in Tristrat, almost like the 3 houses of the hit video game Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
I can't believe you're trying to sell this game like this.
Shush, we've finally gotten Triangle Strategy discourse. Okay, I need to capitalize on it. But yeah, no, so there's 3 countries. There's the Kingdom of Glenbrook, which seems peaceful on the front. They all seem peaceful on the front, actually. There's Glenbrook, which is like a sort of grass and plains country. I said that wrong. Grass and plains country. There we go. And then there's like S-Frost, where it's like snow and northern and like Russian and stuff. And then like there's the Hyzantians, who are like Middle Eastern and like desert and all those other things. And there are various atrocities being committed by each of those 3 kingdoms to different degrees. And some of them are definitely worse than others, but all of them are bad to some degree, and to stop any of them, you're gonna need to pay a price. The question is, how many atrocities are you gonna stop along the way while keeping yourself alive? Play Triangle Strategy to find out. Lin selling Tristrat worked on me, says Mob. Good. As it should. Oh, speaking of Triangle Strategy, actually, we'll take a quick break from this drawing. I'm trying to figure out what else to do on this, and other than just fixing the expressions, I think I'm kind of mostly done. Maybe like I add a bit more glow to something. You got any suggestions actually for me? Hey, Dust.
Oh, me?
Chat too. Any suggestions? I'm gonna add maybe like those swirls. I couldn't figure out a good way to do it. I'm like looking for swirls. There will be some ghostly swirls later. But you got any suggestions here?
I can't see. I think it looks pretty good.
I need more dynamic composition in general.
No, I think you're fine with this one.
Eh.
I feel like it doesn't need to be, you know, super dynamic to sell it.
Yeah. Game is called Three Houses. Looks inside. There's 4 houses. Yeah, pretty much. There's 4 houses and 5 roots. It's not. Neither of them are 3.
I think it's the effect of the limited color palette and kind of like simplified shading, but Link looks less done than Zelda.
Yeah. I mean, he is though, right? He's kind of a ghost.
I mean, sure, but like just artwork wise.
Ghost Zelda. Sorry.
just artwork wise, I think it looks less complete.
Okay. Maybe it's the face. I think I didn't finish rendering the face in as much detail.
Might be that, yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good idea. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yo, good night, Marionette. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, speaking of emotes and such.
8 o'clock, so I'm about to drop, but you can stay here.
I'm gonna stay for just like 5 more minutes because I want to show chat the new emotes. I did some sketches for some emotes.
Oh, what
Yeah.
is this sketch?
I gotta turn this thing off though. Hold on.
Exclusive look at Lynn's new emote starting now.
Yeah, we were talking about Frederica and Arson, and one of them was I did a little sketching, a little tiny bit of sketching. Let me pull that up. Yeah, new emotes. We unlocked new emotes. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Heck yeah. Emote good. Where
You keep all of your art in like
different folders. Yeah. There's too many arts and I keep losing them. How do I turn this sideways? Heck. Okay, there. There's sketches. Emote sketch. Yeah, there we go. Look it.
the money one.
We got a Trust the Money. And then we got a Frederica Arson. I'm considering different ideas for the other 2. I might do like a Shock Lin and I don't know, maybe one more Lin thing.
You should a dust emote because that's funny.
Yeah. I would.
No, don't do it.
Oh, Korok Space Program is already an emote, by the way. Yeah, the rest of these, the fully colored ones are already in.
Korok is already there.
Yeah, here you go. Korok Space Program was at the suggestion of chat. Yeah, I think, actually, most of these were a suggestion of chat, except for, I think, Lynn Reed's was mine, maybe. We're gonna get so much use out of the 2 new emotes. Yeah, arson and gambling, true.
I still think your
Yeah.
mushroom emote reads as a mushroom with blue spots and very tiny white speckles.
No, see, it doesn't matter because look,
Oh, great.
it's raving. This is the actual emote.
Oh, great.
A suggestion for the Echoes of Wisdom art. Where's the Korok? Oh yeah, I could throw a Korok in there. I've been doing, so in the background of some Echoes of Wisdom art, there's a Korok but with the face of Tri, and it's really creepy. Oh.
Oh no. I hate that.
It's great! Oh yeah. Some people noticed this when I posted the raws earlier of these emotes. I am reading From the Far Reaches of Hell.
Oh.
Which is the book in Octopath 1 that Cyrus goes through a lot of trouble to get, which also opens the gates to hell. So, yay! It contains all sorts of cool dark magic, such as the formation of blood crystals by juicing humans, and how to turn yourself into an eldritch monster, and how to pretend you're summoning the dead, but actually just yeet a small child into the dead realms in order to bring back the goddess of darkness, maybe? Question mark? Neat, says High Saibe. Yeah. It's a good book. I highly recommend. Look, at the end of Cyrus's story, he has a decision to make, and I think he picks the right decision, although most people don't agree with me. Anyways, that's the end of my stream, actually. I'm gonna stop with this, but yeah, I'm working on some more emotes. If you have any more suggestions for emotes, by the way, we have 2 more spaces. We have, 4 total new spaces. I'm gonna do 1 for Tressa Money and 1 for Frederica Arson, maybe. The other 2 might just be Lynn. But if you have any other suggestions from various other medias, I am happy to accept in terms of things that we already have from various medias.
Sonic one.
I'm not doing a Sonic emote.
Sonic.
No,
Or sorry,
never.
Not Sonic.
Not Sonic, oh.
Ogilvy.
All right, Maurice Ogilvy, Maurice Hedgehog.
Maurice Hedgehog.
My favorite video game franchise character,
Yes,
Ogilvy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and raid somebody. Looks like Sonic emote when? No, never.
Yeah, everybody keep demanding Sonic emotes until Lynn folds.
I should never have given Dust a chance on this chat. This is one of those things where I'm gonna show up one day and you're gonna be playing Baldur's Gate and I'm just gonna be like triangle strategy and then like disappear into the background. Need an Echo emote. I don't have any ideas for what Echo would be good at, and I don't want to put an emote in just for that like emote. No, we do have a Fire Emblem emote. We have a Fire Emblem emote. We have a Zelda emote too. Look at this. Look at this. It's so good. It's what would Marth do? That's right. As a friend, you are replaceable. Farewell.
Hobbit. A great idea. Shadow gun.
Shadow gun. To be fair, Korok gun is the current gun. Yeah. I have a gun. I gave the Korok a space gun, okay? He deserves it. Alright, yeah, if you want to see some more Zelda content and or see that artwork when it's finished, check out the, like, Instagram and what else do I have? Tumblr. I have a TikTok now. I am posting slowly to there. I hate having to edit the videos and stuff and, like, put music to them. It takes so much work. But slowly but surely, everything will be moved to TikTok eventually, probably, maybe, if I can. Shadow being edgy and brooding. I mean, I need an emote to be, like, useful as well, right? Like, I don't want to make a emote that we know... I can't speak. I don't want to make an emote that we don't have any ability to use, so I am going to think about that a little bit.
Such a good thing.
Sure. Sure. Alright. Yeah, lastly, if you haven't joined the Discord, !Discord for a link to that. Oh, it looks like Mesa's posted it. Thank you. Check out Discord. Check out the Wisdomverse. It's the Zelda stuff. If you want to read about the Zeldas, I got a whole bunch of Zelda stuff. And last but not least, I'll be back tomorrow playing some XCOM 2. And then back the day after that, probably if I can get the Switch 2 set up, I might be playing some Elliot game, which I am extremely excited for. I've heard it pitched to me as it's a Zelda game, but in the style of Octopath, made by Square Enix. So genuinely seems extremely cool. I think I'm probably gonna enjoy it, but we'll see. We'll be giving that a go on Wednesday, probably. So I'll see you all later. Let's go raid.
Bye, Lynn.
Koareta Crowfeather. Let's go raid them. Yeah. Bye. Wait, what do you mean bye? You're stuck with me. You're literally still here.
This is where I murder her.
If I die, you'll know who did it.
Bye, chat.
This is gonna be,
Bye to Lynn
this is,
forever.
this is my favorite plotline though, is the plotline where like someone has a clear motive and like actually does seem as if they would have murdered someone, but it actually wasn't them that time.
Yeah. Later on it turns out Lynn's actually dead, but I keep saying, I swear I didn't do it!
And it like really wasn't Dust this time. Like Dust is like, I'm sorry, I murdered tons of other people, but like, it wasn't Lynn. Alright, bye folks!